Welcome, you Cyclone fans and Lady Cyclone fans. Both Russell teams in action for the first time together this year as they host they play Lonoke here at Lonoke High School. Of course, Russell School District is on Thanksgiving break, but they're going to play tonight and then take their Thanksgiving break. They will not play again until a week from Friday night if that game holds. Right now, that game against Morrilton will be at Cyclone Arena, but we'll talk more about that as our broadcast goes on. We welcome you to Cyclone Booth. We're not on the radio tonight, but we have put it up on Cyclone Booth on YouTube, not just Facebook. YouTube, we believe it's going to be a little clearer, and so we're hoping for that. First game is up for the fans tonight is senior girls action. Lady Cyclones taking on the Lady Jackrabbits. Both teams 0-1 on the season. The Lady Cyclones were beaten by Bentonville last week as the Lady Jackrabbits lost to Carlisle 46-36 on Thursday of last week. Lady Cyclones getting introduced. They're going to be wearing their road red uniforms with black numbers or black Russellville across the front, a little bit of white trim. The Lady Jackrabbits, the home team, will be in their home white with purple trim. First chance to get a look at the Lady Cyclones this year. We were on the road with the boys last week. We did when they're split. We always try to do the home game. We try to do the away game so you can go to the home game, and we'll cover the away game for you. For the Lady Cyclones, they're going to start off with Z. McAllister. She's a 5'7" senior. Kara Davis wearing number 3, a 5'2" junior. Maddie Howerton, number 5, the 5'5" junior. Number 35 for the Lady Cyclones is Ely, and I don't have her listed on my roster. How about that? Not having Michaela Ely on there. And then also number 25, Anna Myers, the 6' senior. You don't have Ely on your roster either, do you?
No, I didn't.
A misprint there. For Lonoke, not a lot of girls on the team. In fact, they only have 9 listed. But as we look tonight, it looks like they have a 10th player on there, so obviously not a deep bench. Lady Cyclones have lost to Lonoke the last 2 years. They signed a 2-year contract to play with them, re-upped again this time. The boys only played them once last year. 2 years ago we came here. Lady Cyclones lost by 7, 59-52. Last year was at Cyclone Arena, and the Lady Cyclones lost 45-35. So they're probably thinking that they're not taking this game lightly. Lonoke, smaller school, but it is a 5A school. Remember, Lady Cyclones and Russell Cyclones have moved to 5A for basketball. They've eliminated 7A. The 7A teams are now the 6A. What was 6A has combined with 5A. And so even though they're smaller school, same classification as Russellville, but not taken lightly when they've beaten you twice out of the last 2 years. Kaylee Woodruff, a 5'5" senior guard, will start off. Olivia Bornhoff, a junior. Drea McLean, she's a 5'8" junior. Kaylee Thompson, the freshman, and Hannah Mosley, the 5'9" senior, and we're ready for action. Jumping center is Myers, and she tips it to Ely. Ely will slow up. Looked like she might have had a break, didn't like the numbers, didn't like the angle, so she slows it up and gives it off to McAllister, and Lady Cyclones will start there. Howerton in the corner to Myers. Faked the shot. She drove along the baseline and stepped out of bounds on the inline.
It looked like Lady Jackrabbits opened up in a 1-3-1 zone, and now we're opened up with a zone press.
They beat it easily with a couple of passes in the front court. Holding the ball is Bornhoff. That's what you don't want to do against a press. It goes off the leg of a Lady Cyclone out of bounds on the baseline. What you usually don't want to do is hold the basketball because that inline is another defender. We have no score, just 29 seconds into this game. Inbounds pass comes to Woodruff, way out up top, in the corner now to McLean. Going inside now, looking like it was going to be a turnaround jumper for Mosley. She was cut off, back out up top. Banking in a 3 is the freshman, Kaylee Thompson. That's almost just wrong. You can't do that. You got to call that if you hit the glass. Here's a three-pointer. Lady Cyclones trying to answer. Davis does not. Rebound comes to Lonoke. They're pushing it up the floor. Thompson in the front court. A 2-on-3. Carries in the lane, and a traveling violation is going to be called. It was going to be traveling or a jump ball. Great defense there by Michaela Ely as she tied up Thompson.
Well, you can tell Thompson, she was going to get through there. She lowered her head and tried to bust through 2 defenders.
Z. McAllister in the front court. Lady Cyclones trailing 3-0. Gets it to Davis in the left corner On the left wing, that's Maddie Howerton working, splitting a double team in the lane, back out to Z. Z looked like she was going to try the step back three. Instead, it goes to Myers via Howerton. Missed the shot, but there's Ely with the putback. Kayla Ely gets the first basket of the game for the Lady Cyclones, and Russellville trails by a point.
Ely put herself in a good position to get that offensive rebound. Just a great job by Ely.
Thompson at midcourt gets it off on the right wing, now into the corner. Lady Cyclones didn't seem like they were trapping Bornhoff, but made it where she couldn't shoot it, and they'll slow it back up as they get it up to the top to Kaylee Woodruff. Faking the handoff to Bornhoff. Woodruff goes in the corner, throws it inside to Mosley. Turnaround jumper misses everything, and there's Myers with the rebound. Kara Davis. Bounce pass down on the left block to Ely, and they're going to call a foul. This will be on number 33, Hannah Mosley. Lady Cyclones opened their season on Thursday as they hosted Bentonville, lost that game. They're going to be off till a week from Friday. Off the inbounds pass, there's Myers, count the basket, and she's fouled. Anna Myers gives the Lady Cyclones a 1-point lead. She's going to the free throw line.
Myers did a good job getting in position to get that pass and putting her defender on her back, and the basket was wide open.
Anna's free throw is good. Converts on the old-fashioned three-point play. The Lady Cyclones now lead it 5-3. And almost a steal in the backcourt by Z McAllister. Think about those made baskets. You can always set up your press. 5:44 left to play in the first quarter. Russellville leading 5-3. Inbounds pass comes near half-court line. She straddled it. Doesn't count as going back court. You have to have the ball and both feet. Here's a block shot from the side. Anna Myers blocked it, and she was standing out of bounds when she tried to save it inbounds, so it'll belong to the Jackrabbits, the Lady Jackrabbits, on the left baseline.
Russellville's opened up in a man-to-man defense, and a very tight man-to-man.
McLean gets it inbounds, the left elbow to Kaylee Woodruff. Going inside at Mosley. They're really trying to work it in there, and it pays off there on the left block. Mosley gets the basket and draws the foul.
And I said man-to-man, and then about the time I said that, they switched to a 2-3 zone. So apparently they're switching back and forth.
I didn't see who the foul was on. We'll give you that in just a moment. But Mosley will shoot the free throw. She banks in. So they banked in a free throw, and they banked in a three. And after the banked-in free throw, they take a 1-point lead at 6-5. Z in the corner, Kara Davis, open. Three-pointer is good. Kara Davis takes the lead back for the Lady Cyclones. They lead it 8-6. Splitting a double team is Thompson. Almost had her pocket picked. An errant pass taken away by Ely as she went to the ground to get it. Lady Cyclones on the move, a 3-on-2. Nice move on the baseline. Myers missed it. Z tipped it out to Howerton, and Howerton has in the corner. Working, nice little move. Kisses one off the glass. Maddie Howerton just faked a Lady Jackrabbit out of her shoes.
Key to there, Maddie didn't give up her dribble. Looked like she's coming back to the out front, but turned and went to the basket.
There's another steal by Michaela Ely. This time she gets to stay on her feet doing it. Davis in the front court takes it all the way. Shot blocked out of bounds by Kaylee Thompson. Tried to act like she was going to dish it off on that right side, but Thompson didn't go for the fake. Inbounds pass comes to Howerton. Davis inside to Myers. Left block. Shot up good. Quick passes there. And Myers now with 5. The Lady Cyclones have doubled Lonoke's score at 12-6.
Well, there's a soft spot in that defense right underneath the basket, and Russellville's working on that soft spot.
Thompson taking it right down the middle of the lane. Shot blocked by Myers. We're going to get a foul called. This will be on Anna. We believe it's her first, but we missed a foul called, and they still have not posted who committed that foul for Russellville a while ago. We're going to call it as Anna's first because they posted that now. Kaylee Thompson, who banked in a 3 to start the scoring. Nothing net on her free throw. Now if they missed off the inbounds or off the rebound, draws another foul. Mosley's going to go to the line on this one.
Was that on Myers also?
Your guess is good as mine. I didn't see who the official said. Missed this one. She's 1 of 2 from the line, trying to bank in a couple.
Yeah, it was on Myers.
Second free throw is good. She hits 1 of 2. Lady Cyclone's 6-point lead has been cut to 4 on that last trip. There's a three-pointer. Z McAllister, nothing but net. Boy, what a pretty shot by Z. And now we have a timeout called by Lonoke. Lady Cyclones lead at 15-8. You get 5 timeouts. They just use a 30-second there. Z McAllister's hit a 3. Kara Davis has hit a 3. But Anna Myers is leading the way with 5 points for the Lady Cyclones. We'll have senior boys action coming up after this. Thanks for joining us here on Cyclone Booth, our YouTube page. We're switching over to YouTube because it's a little clearer, and especially on the playback. I say that we're taking care of some lens issues. Problems we've had with it being blurry has been a Facebook issue because I'm trying not to get too technical, but you're not allowed to shoot in as clear as video as you have. You're really limited on the Facebook, even though we do like Facebook because so many people use it. Out of the timeout, Lady Cyclones pressuring. Thompson gets it in the front court, stops dribbling against the double team, does get the pass away. Here's number 5, Kaylee Woodruff in the corner. Lobs it over the double team. They'll reverse it around to the top of the key, and Thompson had a 3, thought about it. Her pass deflected, but controlled by Woodruff. Under 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones lead at 12-8. Crossover dribble, nice little move by Woodruff. Her shot blocked, but we're going to get a foul called on who? On number 5? A blocking foul called on Maddie Howerton. Well, I guess that's good. I didn't think it was on Howerton. But that's good. I didn't want it to be on Myers and pick up her 3rd. Free throw is no good. Basketball gods didn't think it was a foul either. That's why she missed both of them. Z McAllister on the left wing, way downtown. 3-pointer won't go. McLean was there to catch it. She's hands it off now to Woodruff. Woodruff dribbles into the left corner. Stops behind the 3-point line. Picked up by Ely. Cross-court passes deflected out. And chased down by Lonoke in the backcourt. Good hands that time by Davis. Crossover dribble by Thompson, the freshman. And it's going to be whistled for the charge. Taken nicely by Anna Myers. And that's not easy to do, especially when you're sitting there with 2 fouls already.
Yeah, if Anna had moved just a little bit, she would have got called for the foul. So that's a good play. They're taking her out now to give her a chance to rest.
It's the first substitution of the game for the Lady Cyclones. And Hillian Vardaman, the 6-foot senior, in the game. 3-pointer missed. Rebound, Eva Richardson, the sophomore who's come in for Lonoke. And they give it off to Woodruff in the front court. She'll slow it up, and she's turned to listen to Coach Heath Swiney. And then dribbles inside the 3-point line. Tried to underhanded flip, and it was kicked. So if we had shot clock, we'd reset it. They play with the shot clock in that Hoops for Hunger tournament that Russellville hosts every year. It's kind of a neat little thing. They're thinking that they would have gone to shot clock in high school basketball if a lot of schools could afford it. Boy, after the ball being tipped around a couple times, Z comes away with it. Z in the front court. A 3-on-3, dribbles down the right side of the lane. Layup's not there. On the rebound, Ely's going to be fouled going back up, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
You have to like the way Ely's putting herself in position to get these offensive rebounds. That's 3 that she's gotten already here in this first quarter.
First free throw is good by Michaela. She's got 3. The Lady Cyclones lead at 16-8. Russellville scored the last 4. Minute 56 left to play here in the first quarter. Second free throw's no good, and Vardaman's going to be whistled for a foul on the rebound attempt. That'll be her first and the team's fifth. That gives the Lady Cyclones a chance to set up their press, though. They have 4 defenders in the backcourt. Inbounds pass comes to Woodruff. Lobs it over to Richardson, still in the backcourt. You got 10 seconds to get it across the half-court line. Stops, double teamed, and the pass deflected out of bounds by Vardaman. Didn't get the turnover, but they did bother Lonoke a little bit. You kind of take teams out of their offensive flow when you make them work just to get the ball down the floor. And when you do have the shot clock, it kills them because it takes about 5 to 6 seconds off of what they normally could run their offense with. On the right wing, Bornhoff has it taken away. Howerton back the other direction. Gives it up very unselfishly to Z. McAllister, who hit the layup. Lady Cyclones with a double-digit lead now, 18-8, a minute 25 left. Pass in the corner. They have 3-on-1. The pass was deflected by Ely, and then Ely took it away, and they say she stepped out of bounds. I thought they might get a foul there, but, boy, Ely's been working that sideline and almost had her third steal. This will be Drea McLean inbounding it, and we had a substitution trying to get in for Lonoke. One official was letting her in. The other official didn't realize, handed the ball off. Kaylee Thompson will check back in the game. This time she's replacing Olivia Bornhoff. McLean inbounding it almost in the corner on the far side. Gets it inbounds to Mosley behind the three-point line, but she's an inside player. Couple dribbles and sends it back to the top to Woodruff. A minute 8 left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones leading at 18-8. Thompson won't take the three. Will take it baseline. Drives around 2. Lady Cyclones airballs a layup. On the follow, though, Mosley's going to shoot 2. Hannah Mosley, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And that foul is going to be on Z. McAllister, I do believe. That'll be her first. Mosley with 4 points in the game. As we said, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, and one of those free throws she banked in, and the other one she missed, even though she did hit the backboard. I think that's just what she does. She just clanked one off the backboard in the rim there. I guess if you can hit the square perfectly, you'll make it every time. Is that 60% of the time it works every time? 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Yeah, she's doing it on purpose. Hits that one, 3 of 5. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones lead 18-9. Davis, three-pointer, good. Kara Davis's second 3 of the quarter. Lady Cyclones go back up by double digits, 21-9. Well, almost a steal there. Now here comes Woodruff down the middle of the lane, dumps it down low, shot blocked by Ely as a scramble for it. And they called a jump ball, but there were 2 Lonoke players fighting for it.
Yeah,
so,
they were walking with the ball.
Yeah, we'll take it because the alternating possession goes over to us, but that was funny. They were the 2. They had the 2 players fighting for it. Lady Cyclones get the benefit of that. I think it's a missed call there, but goes in our favor. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones lead by 12, and Russellville turns the ball over on an errant pass. Mosley in the backcourt. She doesn't want to bring it up the floor. Very uncomfortable. Hands it off to Woodruff. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Back to Mosley in the front court. Coming in left side of the lane. A driving shot's partially blocked by Vardaman. Mosley gets her own rebound. Tries a reverse layup. No good. Out of bounds. It'll belong to Lonoke with 2.4 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the inbounds pass. Thompson wide open just past the free throw line. Banks it in on the buzzer. Kayla Thompson finishes the quarter the way we started the quarter, with her banking in a shot. Lady Cyclones lead it after 1 by a score of 21-11. Well, in that first quarter, Kara Davis was 6 points, 5 points for Z. McAllister, and 5 for Anna Myers. 3 points for Michaela Ely, 2 points for Maddie Howerton. 2 points, as I said, 2 points for Maddie Howerton. I'm looking at the fouls. Nobody with more than 2, but with 2 is number 25, Anna Myers. For Lonoke, they were led by Kaylee Thompson. She had 6. 5 points for Hannah Mosley. What are your thoughts of that first quarter?
Well, the defense, pressure defense, is getting to Lonoke. As I said, when Russellville was in a man-to-man, a very tight man-to-man, able to get some steals. Ely, especially on that far side, along the sideline, was able to step in the passing lane and intercept about 3 passes over there. The thing that's impressing me, though, is our offensive rebounding. We're getting in position to get those offensive rebounds and putting it back up, getting fouled. First quarter, I think the Lady Cyclones are looking very good.
Lady Cyclones led at 1 point, 12-8. And they closed the first quarter on a 9-3 run. Their largest lead has been 12, but they lead by 10 right now.
I think Coach White would be very pleased with the shooting of the Lady Cyclones. We were 3 of 6 from three-point land, which is excellent, very good. And our free shots, I think I've got, well, I don't know how many I got. I wrote down 2 of 3. You may have a different figure on that as far as our free throws.
Barterman, Davis, McAllister, Howerton, and Ely going to start off this quarter. Anna Meyer is still on the bench. Remember, she has 2 fouls. Lonoke starts with a basketball because remember that jump ball between 2 Lonoke players that was called. Lady Cyclones got that, was not able to turn it into points. 21-11 as we start the second quarter. They tried to set a screen for McLean. She didn't see it coming. She passed it off to Thompson. Thompson's shot from the free throw line is no good, but it's tipped out to Thompson and taken away by Hillian Vardaman. Pass ahead to Z. McAllister's a foot race. She's going to win that one easily. Misses the layup, though. Ball tipped a couple times, and McLean has it. Lady Cyclones can cash in on the great play by Vardaman there, but here's another steal as the ball was just lost by Woodruff, and it was picked up by Ely. Z's going to give it to Davis. Looked like she was going to shoot the 3. Drives inside, gets it to Vardaman. Shot from the right side is good.
Vardaman has a pretty little jump shot there from about 10 feet out. Nothing but net.
23-11. First points of the game for the senior. Lady Cyclones matching their largest lead at 12. 7 minutes left to play here in the first half. Woodruff catching it. Lady Cyclones made the switch as Lonoke used a screen, and with that, they try to bank in a 3. No good. Ball, hot potato down there low, and last touched out of bounds by Kira Davis. Drea McLean will inbound it for the Lady Cyclones. I'm sorry, for Lonoke. Inside to Mosley. Nice little pass on the right side. Shot banked in from McLean. Banking it from the corner. That's kind of tough to do. Left side Z gets in the corner to Vardaman. Ball never got to her. Ball was tipped out of bounds by McLean. It belonged to Russellville. 6.5 to go here in the first half. Z on that far side will get it inbounds to Ely. On the right side now, Howerton. Vardaman is posting up. Didn't like the look. They'll reverse it around left side. Kira Davis faking the 3. Drives back to Ely from the left elbow. No good. Ely following her shot, but it never got to her. Good job by Thompson sticking her right hand out in order to grab a hold of that rebound. Carly Thompson, the freshman, still working. Dribbles the right wing, and now we have a hand check foul. This is going to be on Kira Davis. Usually, before you get that call, you're told, so the official may have been warning Kira, get your hands off of her. That's the 16th foul on Russellville. Now they put up 7. We had 7, and it should be 1-1, and now it is. Okay, we had 7, but I think they're realizing now that they've missed a foul somewhere. So we're going to check and see, because who are we missing? Ely. That was the one that was missing early in the first quarter. Free throw's no good. That's a turnover. Ely gets a defensive rebound. Z in the front court to Howerton. Maybe they should have tried to bank that free throw in. Z using a screen nicely. Gets it off Kira Davis. Wide open three-pointer. No good. Ball hit the floor. Mosley has it. She's going to be fouled in the backcourt. Little frustration foul there on Kira. She thought she had that 3 knocked down, and very quickly she's picked up 2 fouls. We'll walk it to the other end, and Mosley will try to bank in another free throw, shooting the 1-1. She's 3 of 5 from the line so far. 5:47 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones leading at 23-13.
Yeah, they've got 8 fouls for Lady Cyclones, only 4 for Lonoke.
Missed this, banked in. What I tell you, you've been watching, you know that's what she tries to do on the free throws. Another turnover, if you want to call it that. Lady Cyclones on the move. And now in the game is Blakely Walker. Here's a shot up, rolls in. Lady Cyclones up by 12 for the third time. There's a nice dish off to Vardaman. Vardaman's got 4 on that last play. Thompson taking it baseline, cut off by Walker. Nice defense there. You got a 5-second count going, and Thompson gets it away just in time. Good defense again by Blakely. Here's a drive by Woodruff, pulls up from 15, no good, and rebound scramble for Blakely Walker comes up with it, has to go to her knees, loses it. This is around 3 Jackrabbits, and they take it away. Mosley dribbles out to the top and hands it off to Woodruff. Lonoke on this offensive possession, very sloppy. Bounce pass down low at the feet of Woodruff, a kick ball, and it should be, they're going to give it to Russellville, or I don't think it was kicked intentionally. If it hits the foot, it's not a kicked ball. But they'll give it to Lonoke.
But that's what he called.
Yeah.
No one really kicked the ball.
What a terrible pass. You don't throw it into a post player right at their ankles. Ball was saved in bounds by Z, and Mosley goes to the ground. We're going to get a foul call on Michaela. That'll be her second. And so Mosley would go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 once again. Free throw's no good, but the hard rebound comes off to number 22, Richardson. Did she travel? Yep, she went to the ground, and that's going to warrant a travel. Now Bornhoff coming in, replacing Kaylee Thompson. 4:45 left to play in the first half. Lady Cyclones still lead by 12. They've led by 12 3 different times. Let's break this. Let's get up to 14 or 15. Z McAllister and Maddie Howerton playing catch. They go inside. Nice no-look, quick bounce pass from Ely down low to Vardaman. After the missed shot, it goes out of bounds off Russellville. Good interior passing, though. I mean, you're not going to be cold all night if you're shooting from the paint like that. So those are good open shots.
You have to love that no-look pass, though. Had caught everybody off guard.
They use a screen to try to shake Blakely and make the switch. Woodruff pulls up. 15-footer's good. Wow, I don't know how she got that one up. That's her first basket of the game. 10-point lead for Russellville, 25-15. Blakely Walker open from 3. This one won't go from the corner. Woodruff has it, wanting to push it up the floor. She doesn't have numbers. It's a 1-on-4. She'll circle back on the left side. She'll pull up, pull the trigger on the three-pointer. This one off the iron. Chased down on the far side by Z McAllister. And it's a 3-on-2 if she'll hurry. Pass on the baseline, Blakely Walker, 18-footer, good. Great pass from Z McAllister, and Blakely gets in the scoring column. 27-15, the fourth time the Lady Cyclones have led by 12. 3:30 left to play here in the first half. Woodruff picks up her dribble, pass inside's taken away by Ely. I have her for 5 steals. Z McAllister in the front court. Pass on the right side. This one, Maddie, three-pointer, no good. Will the rebound come back to her? It does. She saves it and mounds to Vardaman. Pass on the left side, Blakely will fake the 18-footer, drive around her man all the way. Left-handed shot, no good. And the Lady Jackrabbits have the rebound, but you can tell, watch the Lady Jackrabbits, they're exhausted. They only play 7 players so far, and they're stepping on the tongue there. And now we have a whistle and an illegal screen, or no, a push-off by number 5, Kaylee Woodruff. Fatigue sets in. You start making silly fouls like that. Lady Cyclones have pressed most of the game. Vardaman comes out. As into the game for the first time, Tanika Boyce, the 5'7" senior. 2:40 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones lead at 27-15. Nice little move by Ely. Left side pull-up jumper from 10 is good. Michaela's got 5, and the Lady Cyclones lead by 14, their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, beautiful shot right over the defender. Very soft touch in making that 10-foot shot.
2:23 left in the first half. Lady Cyclones lead at 29-15. In the corner, Woodruff picks up her dribble. She needs help, and ball thrown again at the feet of a Lady Jackrabbit, and a jump ball is going to be called.
Worst pass. Go ahead.
I was like, Boyce was down there with number 22, Eva Richardson.
The worst pass you can make in basketball is at the feet of somebody. That's why I'm really hesitant about these bounce passes. And I know last year you and I got into a little bit of discussion. It's just hard for me to accept those.
Well, I like the bounce pass, but I don't throw it at the ankles of my post player. I agree with you on that. There's a nice little move by Mosley, just a little hard off the glass, and Walker's got her second rebound of the game. She'll bring it into the front court herself along the right side. In the right corner, Howerton three-pointer off the mark. And this one she can't save in bounds off the long rebound. It'll belong to the Lady Jackrabbits. Coming up halftime, we'll talk what's on tap for the Lady Cyclones. They have a break, as do the Cyclones, but we'll tell you about their schedule and how their schedule might change depending on what happens in the Morrilton football game Friday night. At the top is Woodruff. Minute 38 left in the first half. Lady Cyclones lead at 29-15. An air ball shot by Woodruff. Mosley saves it in bounds. Lady Cyclones thought it was out of bounds. It goes straight to Woodruff for the layup.
Well, you can't relax unless you hear that whistle. No whistle was blown, so you got to be ready.
Yeah, good call, bad call. It doesn't matter. No whistle was blown. You're right. Ball lost out of bounds. And one official said it was off Lonoke. The other official said it was off Russellville. And the official that was right there on the spot was signaling Lonoke. I think we might get the benefit of another bad call unless it did. This official out on the far side said it actually went off a Lonoke player's leg. We'll take it either way. Z. McAllister in the corner. Walker at the top. We'll get it now to Callie Barnett, 5'7" senior. They tried to go to Barnett on the block, and the pass was intercepted, and Ely going to be whistled for a foul. That's her third. And all three of her fouls coming here in the second quarter. We'll walk it to the end. That'll be the 10th foul on the Lady Cyclones, so this will be 2 free throws for the Lonoke Lady Jackrabbits.
Yeah, even with 1:06 to go in the half, they need to get Ely out of there.
Free throw is no good. Woodruff 0 for 3 from the line, and now Ely is coming out. Any substitution you make during a free throw will not be allowed until the last free throw. In for her will be Kara Davis, who's got 2 fouls. She's got to be careful, too. Woodruff, I jinxed her the wrong way. She hits the second one. I said she was 0 for 3. Now she's 1 for 4. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Walker drives around her man. Help defense creates an opening. Lady Cyclones reverse it around. Kara Davis. Three-pointer is good. Lady Cyclones just kept reversing that ball around. They had 3 open looks at it. Davis is the one that pulled the trigger. And Russellville up 32-18 with 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Kaylee Woodruff backs it back out, working against Walker. They set a screen. One side, she goes the other direction. Lit from the right side, missed with the left hand. Boyce with the rebound, pass ahead to Davis. It's a one-on-one. She's going to wait on some help. Barnett coming in. They throw it in the corner and threw it away. They tried to draw a charge, not enough contact. Good no call, I think, there by the official. Lady Cyclones turned it over with 24 seconds left here in the first half. I like the fact they let them play there. Russellville leading it by 14. Lonoke can play for 1 shot if they choose. Both teams looking for their first victory of the season. Both teams 0-1 coming into this game. Woodruff will settle and get it to Mosley. She'll take it right side of the lane and makes the shot, but wave it off because it's a charge taken by Tanika Boyce. Tanika was set up for a good long while. That's number 2 on Hannah Mosley. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Going to get a half-court shot just inside half court. Almost in, but no good. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. The Lady Cyclones 32 and Lonoke 20. We'll take a break. You're listening and watching Lady Cyclone basketball in Cyclone Booth. Pretty good first half for the Lady Cyclones. They lead at 32-20. They led by as many as 14. Lady Cyclones led by double digits at the end of the first quarter, 21-11. They did trail early on. In fact, we started the game with a banked-in three by Kaylee Thompson. But Russellville quickly recovered in that first half. They knocked down 4 3-pointers. And really just played good defense, too, with the pressure. And you really saw it later in that second quarter as it looked like Lonoke was grabbing their shorts, just hunkered over and exhausted. In that first half, Kara Davis had 9 points. She led the way for the Lady Cyclones. 5 points for Anna Myers, 5 points for Michaela Ely, and 5 points for Z McAllister. Z knocking down a 3 in the first quarter. 4 points for Hillian Vardaman, both those baskets coming in the second quarter. 2 points for Blakely Walker and 2 points for Maddie Howerton. For Lonoke, they were led by Kaylee Thompson, the freshman, who had 6 points, and 5 each for Kaylee Woodruff and Hannah Mosley. And Lady Cyclones in foul trouble is Michaela Ely having 3 fouls. Kara Davis and Anna Myers each with 2. The only person for the Lady Jackrabbits that have 2 fouls. They have 2 of them. Kaylee Thompson with 2 and Hannah Mosley each with 2. What about your thoughts of the first half?
Well, the defense looked good for the Lady Cyclones. I'm impressed with Ely. And I know I've just seen her for one half of a game. This is my first game to watch the Lady Cyclones.
This season, yeah.
Yeah, this season.
I mean, because you've seen Ely last year.
But last year, there's so much difference between her from last year and this year. Just in this first half, she's more aggressive on defense, which I like. Even though she's picked up 3 fouls, she's got 5 where she's intercepted the ball or stole the ball from the offensive player. So you like that. She's very aggressive on the offensive rebounds. The shooting of the Cyclones is very good. They were 4 of 10 from 3-point. 40%. A coach will take that every night if his team can shoot 40% from 3-point. I've got them 2 or 3 free throws. I don't know what you have. I might have missed some. But just very good defense, very pressure defense. And I think it wore down the Lonoke team. As you said, you watch them as they get back on defense. Some are not even running. They're just walking. They're just trying to get their breath. And so very good strategy by Coach White to wear this team down. And if this is going to be the Lady Cyclones throughout this season, they're going to win some games strictly from their pressure defense.
Well, Lonoke only dresses 9. They only played 7 in that first half. And by the end of the first half, even when you don't make the steal, you make them work just to get the ball across the timeline. They get tired after a while, especially because they're not a run-and-gun type team. They really can't be with that. However, they've had the Lady Cyclones number the last 2 years. They've beaten Russellville. Last year, they beat the Lady Cyclones by 10. The year before, here at Lonoke, they beat them by 7. And those weren't bad teams by the Lady Cyclones, especially 2 years ago. That was a good team. And the Lady Cyclones came in here and lost 59-52. So they had Russellville's attention coming into this game. I do have 2 of 3 for the Lady Cyclones. If you're a Lonoke person, you're thinking, well, first of all, we're tired, but also they're killing themselves from the free throw line. They're 5 of 14, and also 3 of those were front ends of 1-and-1. And so that's giving away points. But it goes back to the fact that I don't care how good a free throw shooter you are, when you're exhausted, it's hard to shoot because it really comes from your legs there.
Yeah, and it takes a little more energy to shoot a free shot when you're banking it off the backboard.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they teach that here or if it's just what some of these players have decided to take upon themselves. One thing that the Lady Cyclones cannot do, and that is relax, come out in this second half. Yeah, we're ahead by 12 points. But you know as well as I do, 4 threes, and that lead's gone. So what you do is come out, play the second half just like the first half. It's a new game, and so you put the pressure on them and try to build on that lead.
Well, the Lady Cyclones, we mentioned this in the first half, have switched to 5A. All 6A teams in football are now 5A in every other sport. So the 5A classification has gotten huge in every other sport. They've done this for travel. All 7A teams in football, their baseball, softball, basketball teams, track teams are now 6A. And so it's gotten it's gotten bigger. It's gotten a lot more competitive. The new conference for the Lady Cyclones, there's 8 teams in it, and only the top 4 go to state. There is no conference tournament, so conference games are huge in basketball, baseball, softball, every other sport, volleyball. We've seen that, and it's a competitive conference, especially in girls basketball, with Valonia and BB always seeming very, very good. Of course, they got Greenwood, who we got to see at the Lake Hamilton Classic. They're really good. They beat the Lady Wolves by more than 20. They're going to be a tough conference for the Lady Cyclones. Now, Russellville's next game is a week from Friday, a week from Black Friday. Right now, it's a week from Black Friday. Lady Cyclones and Cyclones are supposed to host Morrilton on November the 30th at Cyclone Arena. Now, if the Morrilton Devil Dog football team wins this Friday night, that means they will be in the finals on November 30th. So that basketball game will either be moved or it will be canceled. So just a little programming note. As of right now, we think we're going to have our boys and girls together home opener on November 30th, Friday. But that could change depending on what the Devil Dogs do on the football field Friday night. If that happens, the Lady Cyclones could play them Thursday, or they could cancel the game altogether. A lot of that will just depend on both schools and what they got going on. The Lady Cyclones that next week, starting on December 3rd through December 8th, will take part in the Morrilton Invitational. They do this every year. This is the 11th annual. The Lady Cyclones will actually play on Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock. They'll play Maumelle, and they'll get to see that new arena at Morrilton. The other teams in that tournament on Lady Cyclones side of the bracket will be Valonia and Wonderview. Either way, win or lose, you hope you get to see Wonderview because they want to see Valonia. That's a conference game. I wish they would set that up different. On the other side of the bracket, the Lady Devil Dogs are hosting Greenbrier, another conference opponent for Russellville, and Bryant against Sylvan Hills. You don't like to see conference opponents for that. You want to see them twice in conference. You don't want to see them in an early tournament. If you lose 2, you're not guaranteed a third one. If you win 1 game, you are guaranteed. I guess if you win that first game, you're guaranteed 2 more. But it starts on Monday, and the championship and consolation games are on Saturday. We will talk about the Cyclone Classic. We'll talk about that at halftime of the boys' game. Both teams are coming out on the floor right now as we've gone to 0, so neither team really getting a chance to shoot. In fact, the Cyclone senior boys got to take most of the warm-up shots. That'll help them. Hey, both JV teams have won tonight. JV girls won easy, and so did the boys, so congratulations to both of them. They started JV games at 4 o'clock, only had 1 court here, so we got to see them all. So we start the second half, Lady Cyclones leading at 32-20. And I think if you're Russellville, you just need to keep them up and say, hey, let's just do more of the same and don't go to sleep on this because 12-point leads can evaporate quickly. But, hey, if we keep our foot on the gas, we should be all right.
Well, they still got 10 fouls up there for Russellville and 6 for
they need to reset those, don't they?
Say we're not going to start off with 10 fouls, are we?
Hope not. It'll be the original starting 5 for the Lady Cyclones: Z. McAllister, Kara Davis, Maddie Howerton, Michaela Ely, and Anna Myers. Lady Cyclones switch ends. They play offense in front of their bench. You know, that's actually an option the home team gets, and the only person I've ever seen want defense on their side second half is Nolan Richardson. He would do that from time to time, especially if he was playing an offensive team. Anna Myers driving. Nice feed underneath to Michaela Ely. Ely gets the basket. Anna Myers give her the assist.
Did a good job drawing the defense to her and open up Ely underneath the basket.
You know, I don't know why we do this. We've stopped the game because of the score was I understand if it's a clock issue. They took away 2 points from Lonoke instead of giving 2 points for Russellville. I mean, it's important, but there's no reason for the official to stop the game because of that.
They haven't changed the score, but they took the fouls off.
Okay, that's what it was. Then I was like, why are you doing that for the score? Lady Cyclones lead 34-20. They show it 34-18 unless we've missed 2 points. They had 34-20 up there at halftime. They go inside to Thompson. Shot blocked by Z. McAllister. It wasn't straight up, maybe is what they felt, so they're going to give her second personal foul. That makes me feel a little bit better for the official. I'm like, why is he stopping because of the score? Now, they still have 18 points for Lonoke, so maybe it's something that they missed and we just assumed.
I have a little problem with the outside official calling that foul. But since I'm not the coach, I'm not going to mention it to him.
You know, I'm counting up here. I only had 18 that first half, so. And they missed both free throws, so works to our advantage, even though Z picks up her second personal foul. 34-18. Underneath, nice feed underneath the Kara Davis. Missed the shot, got her on the rebound, though. Myers, baseline jumper, rolls off the iron. Davis fighting to try to get the rebound, but can't quite come up with it. Woodruff has it for the Lady Jackrabbits, going back the other direction. Using a screen, open from three. This one off the back of the iron. Myers with good position will tie up number 30, Kaylee Thompson, and the jump ball belongs to Lady Cyclones. It should belong to Lonoke because we got it start second half. Okay, yeah, now they're going to switch it. So this whole time we were reporting 32-20 because that's what the scoreboard showed at halftime. It was 32-18 at halftime. So it's 34-18 right now. Off the inbounds pass, couple passes, leads to an open three and an air ball. Howerton going to get the rebound on the backside, takes it all the way down, stops the free throw line, bounce pass down low to Ely, mishandled it, gets it back, and a whistle and a foul underneath.
That's why I said a bounce pass in the middle, to me, is a hard pass to receive. And, you know, when I played, which was centuries ago, always keep that ball up high to that post person.
Coach Keister always had us practicing bounce passes, though, because he said it was impossible to steal. So we're gonna disagree about this all year, I guess. But I will say again, throwing it when it doesn't come up, you gotta make sure you bounce it halfway there. As Myers is fouled, she's going to the line. First free throw is good. I mean, I get what you're saying. You throw it if you're a big man and you have to reach down to pick it up around your ankles. You don't want that. You want it thrown above everybody's head. Anna Myers hits them both. Perfect from the line. Didn't want to say she was perfect there on 2 for 2. 36-18. The Lady Cyclones have doubled the score of Lonoke. This is one thing that bothers me when they pick up the dribble without doing anything, without knowing what they're going to do, because they get that 5-second count started. Mosley does. She throws it inside, but it's intercepted by Myers. Lady Cyclones, what do you think? Go up by 20 or 21 here? Z McAllister's trying to make it 21. Doesn't with the missed three, though. Ball tipped around right to Ely. How about that? Boy, you know you're living right when that happens. Lady Cyclones lead at 38-18 as Lonoke has not scored here in the second half. Russell with the first 6 points.
I like the way Russellville's pushing the ball up the court.
Yeah, they don't look as tired, but they will in this fourth quarter if it keeps at this pace. Thompson, again, picking up her dribble without knowing what to do and almost got the 5-second count. They just get the pass off. Woodruff coming in from the left side, double team. Nice little dip move. Missed the layup, though. Rebound comes to Myers. Threw it behind Z. She able to get a hand on it, save it from going out of bounds. Z in the front court, finds Davis. Thought about a three, takes it baseline, double team. Tried to underhand dunk pass. Good idea, but Mosley was there. Ely was open briefly. I like that aggressiveness there by Kara Davis, though. Nice pass inside to Mosley and hits the shot quickly before Myers could recover and get the block shot from behind. 38-20, Lady Cyclones lead it with 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Little running shot by Z, no good. Tipped. Myers fakes, goes back up, has the ball taken away by Mosley. I think Myers was shocked at how wide open she was initially.
Yeah, she shouldn't have put the ball on the ground. Just take it straight up and shoot it.
Woodruff splits a double team. Runner, no call on the contact. Missed the shot. Thompson three-pointer, no good. Ely tips it to Myers. You've got to give a half rebound, I guess, on that one. Lady Cyclones now, you can see the fatigue setting in. Kara Davis, though, is going to be whistled for a charge. Didn't hit her flush, but hit her the side, and Bornhoff was set. That's number 3 on Kara.
Well, I'm sure Coach White will tell Kara, hey, that's not a smart move. You got 2 of them sitting there. Don't try to go between them. If you can stop and just take a little short jumper, a lot better off.
Yeah, kids, though, they're conditioned to take it all the way for layup, and I don't understand that because you can get those open 8-footers all day long. Just stop and shoot it.
Take it straight up.
38-20, our score. The Lady Cyclones doing a lot of things right tonight. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's a three-pointer by Woodruff, nothing but net. I think that's their second made 3 in the first one that they didn't bank in. They hit the first shot of the game as a three-pointer, and I think that's their first one since. Myers, nice feed from Vardaman, makes a nice little move on the layup. 9 points for Myers, and Hillian Vardaman gets the assist on that play. 3:45 left. Double team gets it to Thompson, working right side. Shot blocked from behind by Vardaman. Straight to Maddie Howerton. 3-on-3. She slows it up. Z McAllister from way downtown. No good. Long rebound. Nice block out by number 12, Bornhoff. And Lonoke has it. And see, they're getting sucked into this, playing a little faster than they want to. Right elbow shot will get the bounce for Thompson. And now Lonoke wants to take a timeout, I think, because Coach Swiney realized his players are a little gassed here.
Yeah, he's taking 30 seconds, so give him a chance to catch the win.
Sometimes, though, you get sucked into playing faster than you want to, especially when the other team misses it. And you're a team that likes to run. Sometimes you're going to give up some easy shots, but you know that you're winning the war because you're making that team play faster than they want to.
Yeah, the last time Russellville brought it down, I don't know if Coach White wanted Z McAllister to take that quick of a shot and that long of a shot. Yeah, she was wide open, but it seemed like she was a little further out than where her range is. So she's probably telling her, hey, good shot, but move it in a little bit.
Lady Cyclones after this game will be on break for Thanksgiving. As of right now, they have a game hosting Morrilton a week from Friday. That may change depending on what the Morrilton football team does this Friday night. They're in the Final Four, 5A playoffs. Lady Cyclones 2 passes. They beat the press of Lonoke. Didn't bother Lady Cyclones at all facing that press. Vardaman, baseline jumper, no good. Tried to keep the rebound alive, though. Couldn't. Here comes Woodruff and the Lady Jackrabbits. Russellville leading by 15. Down the middle of the lane, and a charge taken by Anna Myers. That's her second charge taken. That goes on Kaylee Woodruff. I have her for 2. The clock operator was trying to motion to get the official to come over and tell him who the foul was on. He did say number 5. They got 2 for her. Maddie Howerton breaking the press, gets it to Myers and eventually to Kara Davis. Drives underneath the basket, kicks it back out. Myers faking the 3, will take a baseline, and they're going to call her with a carry. Ball got away from her, must have hit a pebble or something.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
2:38 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones leading by 15. Woodruff in the front court. Well, she almost double dribbled. She almost thought about stopping, put 2 hands on it, continue to dribble. Gets it on the right side. This is Drea McClain. It's not really been not much of a factor, but there she is with a good pass underneath to Kaylee Thompson, who's in double figures for Lonoke now. I don't look now. This lead's dwindled down to 13. Cross-court pass in the front court to Kara Davis, faking the 3. Passed on the block to Vardaman. Back it up top to Z McAllister. Lady Cyclones seem to have it in hand, led by 18. It's down to 13 now. Nice little give and go there between Kara Davis and Anna Myers. And for some reason, they blew the buzzer for a sub. You can't do that. And so they kept it going. They didn't even stop there. Anna Myers getting that. She's in double figures now. Here's a pull-up jumper by Woodruff. This one good. And Lonoke's getting hot from the floor now. That's their 5th made field goal of this quarter. Inside pass from Howerton. Myers missed the turnaround jumper. Vardaman follows, no good. Ball tipped around straight to Howerton. She's going to slow it up. Thompson down on the floor, slow to get up. I think she's just gassed. I don't think she's injured. She comes out to guard Kara Davis. Picks up her dribble, gets it, and they'll give and go. Davis, nice feet on the baseline. Vardaman, baseline jumper, won't go. Davis trying to keep it alive, saves it in bounds. No. They say she stepped out.
Right now, Russellville's getting some open shots from about 8 to 10 feet. We're just not knocking them down. We've got to have that shot.
Kara Davis will check out. Blakely Walker will check in. They make a substitution too, taking out Eva Richardson. And back in with Olivia Bornhoff. And Woodruff tries to get around her man. Down the middle lane, little finger roll won't go. Ball tipped and Myers has it. She wants to push it up the floor. She's got a 4-on-2 if she wants it. Takes it down the right side all the way and missed the shot, but she's fouled. Bornhoff tried to take a charge. She's done it before, but just a little move by Myers, moving to her left and Bornhoff's right. Bornhoff had to try to slide, and you lose your position there. Bornhoff picks up her second. Myers' free throw is good. She's got 12 points, and 7 of them here in the third quarter. Missed the second free throw. That's her first miss from the free throw line. 48 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville leading by 14. On the left side is Bornhoff. Making the pass inside, dribbles to a 15-footer, but the shot was partially blocked by Myers. Pulled out of the air by Vardaman. Maddie ahead to Z. Z from 10. No good. Rebound, Bornhoff. Ball deflected. Won't stay out of bounds, though. It'll be saved in by McLean with 23 seconds left. Here in the third, Lady Cyclones leading at 43-29. Woodruff. Lady Cyclones have switched to a zone defense now. Woodruff picks up her dribble. Count's going. She gets it off to Bornhoff. 8 seconds, 7 seconds in the corner now. Woodruff takes it underneath, gets caught, and a blocking foul against Russellville. I was hoping that was, I thought she hopped a little bit, but I guess they caught the contact. With 4 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. I say on the floor. She definitely wasn't shooting.
Who?
I haven't seen. I thought they were calling on Vardaman, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Inbounds pass comes on the right wing. Woodruff three-pointer won't go, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter with our score. The Lady Cyclones 43, Lonoke 29. Russellville built up an 18-point lead. Lonoke got hot there at one point and cut it down to 14. So we're getting ready for the fourth quarter. We'll take just a quick break. Well, Lonoke hit 5 field goals in that third quarter. They hit 5 field goals in the entire first half. So they were warming up a little bit from the floor. Lady Cyclones, the only people that scored for Russellville was Anna Myers and Michaela Ely in that quarter.
Yeah, Lonoke was 1 of 5 from three-point line. Myers has to be very careful sitting here with, well, she's got 2 fouls. Ely has 3. Vardaman has 2. Davis has 3. Seemed like the fouls this half was a little more even.
We start the fourth quarter with Lonoke with the basketball.
Lonoke has 4 fouls. Russellville has 3.
And it'll be Z McAllister, Anna Myers, Maddie Howerton, Blakely Walker, and number 12, Tanika Boyce, making her first appearance in the second half. That's on the floor for Russellville to start this fourth quarter. With the basketball is McLean. Gets it inside now to Mosley. I think she got away with a travel. Makes the shot, she's fouled. And underneath, Blakely saying, who's that foul on? They're going to call it on her. That'll be her first. Mosley going to try to convert on three-point play. She hit 1 3-point play in the first quarter. Should try to bank in the free throw here. Tries to bank in the free throws on purpose. She does. She's got 10 points for the Lady Jackrabbits. 11-point lead. Lady Cyclones threw it away with Myers saving it. And now's a scramble for it. Lonoke comes up with it. They can cut it to single digits with a basket here. Thompson all the way, hit the shot, and she's fouled. Lady Cyclones led by 18 at one point, and now it's down to 9. They led by 18 in the third quarter. I think it's safe to say, as of right now, momentum has shifted.
Well, if you're going to foul underneath the basket, foul where a person cannot make the basket.
Michaela Ely will check in after the made free throw. She'll replace Maddie Howerton. The Lady Cyclones going with a bigger lineup here with Ely and Myers. 7:27 left to play in the basketball game. Our score 43-35, Lady Cyclones leading. Ely in the front court, double team, lost the handle on it, got it back. Z now on the baseline to Myers. Myers drive off the glass, too strong. And Myers gets it back, and they're going to call an offensive foul. You got to be kidding me. It looked like Lonoke just flat out lost it. That's number 3, and Coach Sherry White, she's standing up saying, hey, what's the call there? I don't get that one. 7:13 left to play here in the ball game, and it's an 8-point lead for the Lady Cyclones.
Yeah, she should ask the official, what did you see?
In the front court, Woodruff gets it on the left side. McLean caught it around her shoulder. Took her eye off of it. Baseline, jumper, Thompson, no good. Long rebounder, straight to Z McAllister. Z will bring it up the floor, up the right side. Got a little bit of space. She wants to do something with it. She'll slow it up. Gets it to Myers, fakes the pass. They jumped in the passing lane on that one. That was a good job by not passing that. That was going to go the other direction, I'm afraid. Ely drives around her man, pulls up from the right block, no good. Myers fighting for the rebound. A couple of Lonoke players, they get it. Underhand flip to Woodruff. They had a person streaking down, and McLean, they couldn't get it to her. It's a 2-on-3. They'll slow it up. Mosley double teamed and almost a jump ball there. Ely got her hand on it. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Blakely Walker going to let it go out of bounds, shielding McLean from getting it.
That's a good play by Walker.
Now you're guarded closely. Do that. 8-point lead for Russellville. 6:10 left to play in the ball game. Blakely Walker, no look pass between a double team to Myers. Myers turns around, finds Z on the right wing. Back inside, but this time to Ely. Fakes the pass, drives around her man. Left-handed shot. Count the basket, and she's fouled. Well, everybody thought she was going to dish it back out, and I did too. And that foul on Kaylee Thompson. That'll be her third. Michaela's free throw rims out. There's Myers underneath with the rebound. Back to Ely. Goes inside to Z. Z, turnaround jumper, good. Great interior passing once again. Z with 7. Lady Cyclones are up by 12 now. A 4-point swing on that one possession. On the right wing is Woodruff, backing it back out. We're against Walker. They use a screen. Lady Cyclones make the switch. Woodruff dribbles too far inside, kicks it back out, eventually in the hands of McLean. Three-pointer, does everything but go through. Shot on the rebound is blocked by Myers, and then a rebound by Thompson. She goes to the floor, and she'll get to shoot 2. This foul is going to be on Michaela Ely. That'll be her 4th. And with 5:32 left, Coach White may be saying we're going to have to sub because we might need Ely for the stretch run. First free throw is good by Thompson. I'm looking down at Coach White. She's going to leave her in. Second free throw, no good. Myers, great position there to get the rebound. 47-36. Lady Cyclones lead by 11, and Russellville throws it away in the backcourt. Bornhoff coming in, and she'll replace Naria Smith, who had checked in just briefly, and now we have a timeout. Lady Cyclones lead it, but their lead is down to 11 with 5:25 left.
I don't think Coach White was really happy with what she was looking at out there as far as the passing and the hustle Russellville, so she called a timeout just to kind of regroup the Lady Cyclones for the last 5 minutes.
47-36. Lady Cyclones lead is 11 with 5:25 left. It'll belong to the Jackrabbits. They really should inbound it in their front court because that's where the ball went out of bounds. But they're going to make them inbound at the backcourt. Don't understand that. Not that it matters, but they do get in the front court in the corner. McLean, bounce pass down low. Kissing it off the glass and in is Mosley. It's a 9-point lead. Walker on the attack. That'll beat the pressure down quickly, and now Russellville can set up their offense and do what they want to do. Davis will take it baseline. Nice dump inside to Myers. One power dribble, shot up and in. I like the fact that Lady Cyclones attacking there and not waiting to be fouled or see if Lonoke can make the steal. 49-38, 4:50 left to play in the ball game. Goes inside of Mosley. She got too far underneath the basket. Her shot hit the bottom of the backboard. Tanika Boyce coming out with it, and she'll bring it up the floor. Kara Davis tried to go inside to Ely. It was deflected by a couple of Lonoke players. It'll belong to Lady Cyclones on the right block with 4:35 left. Kara Davis, a trigger man on the right baseline. Throw it out top to Boyce. Baked inside, gets it to Ely. Now she'll dump it inside to Myers, running from the left side, missed the shot. On the rebound, McLean had it, and Kara Davis tied her up. Lady Cyclones have it on alternating possession. Great hands.
Yeah, it was. I thought they called a foul there for a minute.
Lady Cyclones went back on the left baseline. Cutting the basket is Myers. Great pass from Davis to Myers for the layup. 51-38, 4:21 left. Boy, Lonoke just lost Myers on that play. At the top is Bornhoff. Picked up by Davis, takes one dribble, and the ball knocked away by Blakely Walker from her knees, throws it forward to Kara Davis, has a breakaway layup. Good job by Walker with the steal and the assist. Davis cashes in. She's got 11 points in the game. That's her first basket of the second half. It could not come at a better time.
Yeah, good defense by Walker, and a strong pass, as you said, from her knees for that fast break to Davis. Good job.
Lady Cyclones lead it. Lonoke calling a timeout with 4:01 left. I might have the score wrong. I have it 53-38. They have it 51-38. Either way, Russellville getting some momentum on their side. Lonoke with some hot shooting stayed in this game. Russellville built up an 18-point lead in the third quarter. It was cut down to 14 by the close of the third quarter. And they've been within single digits in this quarter. Good defensive play there by Blakely Walker. Get the steal and the assist. Kara Davis now with 11 points after that made layup. Lady Cyclones right now are being led by Anna Myers, who has 16 points in the game. 11 points from Michaela Ely. So Russellville with 3 players in double figures right now. Now they get the scoreboard fixed, 53-38 with 4:01 left. Lady Jackrabbits with 3 timeouts left. Seems like they've taken more than 2 timeouts in this game. They have us with 4 left. Seems like we've taken more than 1. Mosley behind the 3-point line. Lady Cyclones with a 15-point lead. Here's a drive by Woodruff. There's an awkward shot off not the side of the backboard, but the side of the basket. Ely with the rebound. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the game. And now we have a traveling violation going to be called on Russellville. We have senior boys basketball to follow. Russellville 1-1 in the Lake Hamilton Classic, losing Saturday to the host team, beating Kirby High School Thursday. Both the girls and boys JV team were victorious tonight. Here's a 3-pointer on the way off the mark. Long rebound chased down by Tanika Boyce. In the front court, gives it up to Walker. She's on the left side, nothing there. Back to Boyce near the top of the key. Lady Cyclones on the attack. They throw it away. Thompson comes away with it. She's going to dribble to the right side and into the corner. Picked up by Walker. Boy, almost a steal there by Michaela Ely, who had 5 steals in the first half. I don't have her with any here in the second half. Almost picked up number 6 there. Woodruff, 3-pointer, in and out. They've had 2 of those go in and out. On the follow shot by McLean, we're going to get a foul called on Anna Myers. That'll be number 4 on Myers. So Ely, who's still been in the game, she's played a couple minutes with 4 fouls. Anna Myers now with 4 fouls. Lady Cyclones not going to their bench. Russellville leading at 53-38. First free throw is no good. They have Anna Myers with 3.
I've got her with 4.
I do too. I think they messed up. But don't tell anybody. Boyce comes out of the game. And for her is Z. McAllister. Second free throw's no good. Boy, they've really killed themselves from the free throw line tonight. Ray McLean missing her only 2. Anna Myers gets the pass from Z. McAllister, pops it from 10 feet. Myers now with 18 points. Lady Cyclones lead 55-38 with 2:35 left. Thompson at the top, gets it on the left side. This is Neria Smith, the 5'1 junior. Woodruff, three-pointer is good. Good from the corner. That's her second three of the game. Blakely Walker dribbles it off the foot of a Lonoke player. Pass ahead. Lady Cyclones keep it alive to Davis. Nice interior passing once again to Myers, to Ely for the layup.
That's just a good pass by Myers. Defense was drawn out on her, and Ely was open. She just dropped it over their heads to Ely.
In the corner, here's a three-pointer on the way, and hit the top corner of the back. On the rebound, we'll have a jump ball. 57-41. Lady Cyclones leading it with a minute 53 left. They'll get on the right baseline. They have a foul on the inbounds pass. Now it'll be number 4 on Myers. Minute 52 left. Lady Cyclones leading by 16. Thompson in and out on the free throw. I bet you know what they're going to be doing for their next game.
I got them 3 for 9 in this second half. I don't know what you have, but it's
I don't have time to total. As soon as I start totaling, stuff happens. It's the second one, though. 57-42. Lady Cyclones breaking the pressure easily. Myers, she's got an open lane there, pulls up, misses this one, gets her own rebound. The follow won't go, but she's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Myers looking for her 19th and 20th point. First free throw by Anna is good. 19 points for Anna Myers. 58-42, the Lady Cyclones leading. A minute 44 left. Second free throw is good. All right, I didn't jinx her. Good. 20 points for Anna Myers. Minute 43 left. 59-42. Mosley, she's going to launch a three. Can't bank this one in. Ely with the rebound. Z. McAllister and Lady Cyclones are off and running. 2-on-1 comes in from the right side. High off the glass, no good. A blocking foul. Number 2, Bornhoff. She's tried to take 3 charges. She's been successful on 1. And Heath Sweeney, the coach for Lonoke, did not agree with that one. That's number 3 on Bornhoff. Z, her first trip to the free throw line tonight. She's got 7 points, misses this one. 59-42, the Lady Cyclones leading it. Going to go to 1-1 on the season. Lost last week to Bentonville. Had that game at Cyclone Arena. Second free throw is good by Z. She hits 1 of 2. Got 8 points for Russellville. 60-42. Minute 23 left. On the left wing, a little give and go, and it's taken away by Ely. There's a steal. Back the other direction. Michaela, bounce. I don't think that was supposed to be a bounce pass. That was just thrown at the ankle. Z. And Blakely Walker getting it back. Great pass, though, from Z to Ely, and Ely connects. She's got 15 points. The Lady Cyclones up by 20 now.
That's about 6 or 7 steals by Ely tonight.
Yeah, Ivor was 6 unofficially. 53 seconds left to play in the ballgame. Lady Cyclones lead by 20. We said that Lonoke had Lady Cyclones' attention after losing the last 2 years to Lonoke. Inside the pass, missed shot, ball was tipped out by Ely with 41 seconds left. Lady Cyclones, though, leading 62-42. We'll have senior boys action to follow. Off the inbounds pass in the corner to Woodruff. Her shot blocked by Z. McAllister, and she picks up the defensive rebound. Lobs it ahead to Blakely Walker. Coming in, left side, layup, too strong. Ely with the follow, no good. There's Kara Davis underneath. She misses. Ball tipped around a couple times. Lady Cyclones had 3 chances. Sometimes it's just not going to go in. Thompson splits a double team. Her shot blocked by Myers. Zima was there. One of those two got it. Blakely Walker fires it down. It's got to be chased down and going to go out of bounds with 12 seconds left. Coach White laughing with Blakely. She knew what she was trying to do, just didn't get enough air underneath it. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Here's Mosley on the right wing. She's just going to hold the basketball. And Lady Cyclone's going to win it by a score of 62-42. The Lady Cyclones win by 20. Pretty good victory for Russellville. Lady Cyclones move to 1-1 on the season. We'll give you the scoring totals here in just a minute. We do know that Anna Myers led all scores with 20 points. 15 for Michaela Ely. 8 points for Z. McAllister. Oh, wait, Kara Davis. I meant to say she was 11. So we had 20 for Anna, 15 for Ely, 11 for Kara Davis, 8 points for Z. McAllister, 4 points for Hillian Vardaman, and 2 points each from Addie Howerton and also for Blakely Walker. Lonoke had a couple players in double figures. 12 points from Mosley, but leading the way was 14 points, Kaylee Thompson. Actually had 3 players in double figures as Woodruff got in there with that last 3. She ends up with 12 points. Also, in fact, only 4 players scored for Lonoke. 14 for Thompson, 12 for Mosley and Woodruff, and 2 points for McLean. Lady Cyclones win it by a score of 62-42. Pretty good win for Russellville, huh?
It was, and they looked good tonight. They were 4-12 from 3. They shot 2 threes in the second half, didn't make it, but their free throw shooting was great. They were 8 of 12. That's what I have. The Cyclones did, Lady Cyclones. Lonoke, they were 7 of 22 from free throw line. That's where I think the big margin was. They were 3 of 15 from three-point land. Russellville did good on defense. They looked sharp. There was still a lot of pressure in that second half, and they moved the ball down the court. Fast break, worked the ball on the inside to Ely and to Myers. Just overall did a good job against these Lonoke team from the Lady, what do they call themselves?
Jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits, there you go. They just did a good job overall.
Well,
Good win.
You don't ever want to lose, but you certainly don't want to lose when you've got almost a 2-week break, and that's what the Lady Cyclones have at least. That is, if we get that game in a week from Good Friday, Black Friday. I shouldn't say Good Friday, Black Friday. It's not a Good Friday. The Lady Cyclones will host Morrilton a week from Friday, unless the Morrilton football team wins this coming Friday night to put themselves in the state finals in the 5A football championship, and then that game will either be canceled or scheduled later. So the Lady Cyclones do win. They move to 1-1 on the season with a 62-42 victory. After the game against Morrilton, they will play in the Morrilton Classic. Both teams, the Lady Cyclones and Cyclones, will be in action, as we said, November 30th. The next time they're going to be in action, they are going to be home on December the 11th against Cabot. In fact, Lady Cyclones will go to that Morrilton tournament the first week of December. After that, they're home until the first of the year. So they got a lot of home games coming up. Lady Cyclones get back on track here with a 20-point victory against Lonoke. We're going to take a break, but what we're going to do is we're going to keep this video running. We're going to, at some point, we may start splitting the girls and guys game, but while we've got a good internet connection, or as good as we can get here in Lonoke, we want to keep this as one continuous video. So we're going to pause, but the video is going to keep going, and we're going to join you here in a couple minutes to get you ready for Cyclone basketball as they take on Lonoke. Once again, the Lady Cyclones victorious, 62-42, with 3 players in double figures. Anna Myers with 20, Michaela Ely with 15, and Kara Davis with 11. Welcome back. We have senior boys action coming up. They have a minute left on the clock before they do introductions. We assume they're going to do introductions. Don't think they're going to do national anthem, but you never know. So we'll tell you that the Cyclones are 1-1 on the season. They defeated Kirby High School at the Lake Hamilton Tip-Off Classic on Thursday. Mercy ruling them. Came back Saturday and lost to the host team in a game that the Cyclones were absolutely cold for all 4 quarters shooting-wise and lost the game by 12 points. Cyclones coming into this game 1-1. Lonoke Jackrabbits, under the direction of Dean Campbell, are 1-0 on the season. They defeated Carlisle on Thursday, 64-48. And just like the girls, they have nine players listed on their roster, but when I look down, they have more than 9 players, so maybe making up some names once we get to that point. Don't know who the starters are. They haven't put up on the scoreboard, but we do know that they're about to name the starters, so we can say that and say it along with them. Cyclones in their road red uniforms with white numbers, white trim, white Russellville written in cursive. You know, they stopped teaching cursive in school, so kids don't know how to write their name. But
you're kidding.
No, I'm absolutely telling the truth. Cade Schaefer, 6-foot junior, gets the start along with Bowen Mathis. He's the 6'2 senior. Number 12, Ryan Sikowski, who's been in double figures in both games so far. 22, Bryson Kordsmeyer, 6'2 senior. And also Trey Allen, the sophomore, number 21, the 6-foot sophomore, making his 3rd start in as many games for the Russellville Cyclones. For Lonoke, they will start off with Tony Bryant. He's a senior, wearing number 2. Number 4 is Isaiah Thomas, not that Isaiah Thomas or that Isaiah Thomas. There's 2 of them there famous. Tyreek Jackson, a senior, wearing number 5. Number 15, Chase Bryant, he's a junior. And number 21, Tim Hunter, he's also a junior. Not a tall team, but very quick team, almost playing with 4 guards, if you want to call it that, is Lonoke. We said they're 1-0 on the season, scoring 64 points against Carlisle and winning that game 64-48. Of course, the Cyclones under the direction of first-year head coach Kyle Pennington, Shelby Lewis, Brad Palmer, also assistants. They're wearing their black tonight. The Cyclone on above their left breast and the Nike swoosh symbol above the right. Johnny Booker, good to see him. Remember, he broke his hand in the first quarter of the football game, playoff football game against Sylvan Hills, and didn't come out of the game. Only thing he couldn't do was be the holder, but he stayed and played the rest of the game. As the Cyclone basketball team was joined by their football players right before the first game. The other 2, Grant Smith and also Red Atkins, dressed out here. Lady Cyclones winners. They win by 20. Have 3 players in double figures. Anna Myers with 20. 15 points for Ely and 11 points for Kara Davis. How about a similar result for the guys? Sikowski going to jump center with Chase Bryant. Ball tipped and goes in the back court and controlled by number 2, Tony Bryant. They have a Chase Bryant, Tony Bryant, a Brandon Bryant. Wonder if they're related. Small town like Lonoke, but they are. Tony Bryant going to launch a 3 and hits. Cyclones beat Lonoke last year, so then maybe they have Lonoke's attention just like on the girls' game. Lonoke leads it 3-0 on that 3-pointer. Trey Allen on the right side. Dribbles to the top of the key, gets it to Cade Schaefer. Got a knee brace on his left knee. Pass inside, knocked away, and here comes Lonoke, 2-on-2. But almost threw it away. Schaefer was playing catch-up and almost got an easy steal there. Isaiah Thomas has it thrown away and can't be saved in as it was tipped off Russellville. A good effort there by Trey Allen to save it in bounds, but he couldn't quite do it. Appreciate you joining us on YouTube. We're trying YouTube, thinking it's going to be a little clearer for you guys. You don't have to have an account to watch it, but if you do have a free account on YouTube, you can certainly make comments. Love seeing the comments. Love seeing how many viewers we can get. This game not on the radio, but we're hoping to. That's coming very soon. In the corner is Tyreek Jackson. Gives it up on the right side to Chase Bryant. Cyclones in a man-to-man defense. Almost mishandled pass by Tony Bryant. He hands it back off to Jackson. Jackson starts his drive, stops, gets on the right side. Thomas fakes the 3, his drive, and doesn't get the shooter's bounce. Ball tipped out and chased down by Kordsmeyer. Gives it up to Schaefer. Bounce pass on the right side to Trey Allen. Nobody trailing the play. Gets it back to Cade, and Cade on the left side. Bowen Mathis three-pointer. Good. Bowen Mathis knocks down the three, and he made the first three of the game of the season when we played Kirby. Maybe that's a good omen. We're all tied at 3 now. And now we have a blocking foul called against the Cyclones on a drive by Isaiah Thomas. That's going to be on number 12, Ryan Sikowski, his first.
Yeah, you like to see Mathis hit a 3 early in a game. He doesn't need to stop right there. He needs to keep firing that.
First free throw is good. It breaks the tie, 4-3. Second free throw, hit them both. 5-3, Lonoke leading. Trey Allen drives, nice dump down on the baseline. Sikowski, who split the double team, he almost ducked so they could get out of the way. We're all tied at 5. Good job, Rhino. Under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 5-5 our score. Tyreek Jackson pulls up from the left elbow, shot off the mark. Getting the rebounds, Isaiah Thomas. He's going to be fouled in the air, and Trey Allen didn't agree with the call. He'll be whistled for his first. He got in foul trouble the other night against Lake Hamilton.
Looked like Allen just went straight up for the ball, and Lonoke's person is the one who came flying in there.
Sometimes there's contact. Tyreek Jackson handed off to Bryant. Cyclone fans wanted a walk on that. Looked like he took a couple steps, and now here's the deflected pass, and Allen has it. Got a 3-on-2 if he wants it. Dumps it to Schaefer. Back to Allen. It was too hot to handle and taken away by Jackson. He's in the front court. Can't fault Allen on that. It was kind of above his head. There's a pass deflected by Cade. He's got a breakaway. The south ball coming in from the left side. Hits the easy layup. Cade Schaefer breaks the tie and gives the Cyclones their first lead of the game at 7-5.
Good steal by Schaefer. Anticipating that pass across court.
7-5. The Cyclones, I almost said Lady Cyclones, in that mode. Cyclones lead it. There's a pull-up jumper off the mark. Sikowski there with the rebound. McCade coming in down the middle of the floor, gets it to Kordsmeyer in the corner. He gets it, swings it around. Allen, Schaefer, three-pointer, no good. There's Bowen Mathis with the rebound, 15 feet away, dribbles into 10, back out to Cade. He'll launch a three from the top, no good, but you got to stay with the shooter. That's what the officials learn in officiating school, and they did, and both of them caught the foul from Lonoke, and Cade's going to line to shoot 3. You don't watch the ball, and they didn't. They saw Tyreek Jackson get the foul. First free throw is good by Cade. He's got 3 points now. Braden Bryant will check in after this second free throw. Lonoke's got 3 players with the last name of Bryant. Well, if that family moves out of district, they're going to be in trouble. Second free throw is good. 4 points for Cade, and now Bryant subs in for Tim Hunter. So if I don't know who's got the basketball, I guess I could just say Bryant, and there's a 60% chance I'm right. So, third free throw's no good. He hit 2 of 3. Cyclones lead at 9-5. There's a drive to the basket. A layup by Tony Bryant. 9-7, Russellville leads. Schaefer throws it too far underneath the basket for Allen. He was able to save it in bounds on the high pass to Mathis. His spin move taken away. It's tipped by Lonoke, and Lonoke picks it up 2-on-2, and Tyreek Jackson's going to be foul going his way to the basket by Cade Schaefer, but Cade didn't let him make the layup, so good for Cade. He picks up his first, though.
That's a good foul. As I said earlier in that first game, if you're going to foul underneath a basket or on a layup, do not let that shooter make the basket.
First free throw is good by Tyreek Jackson.
They're 3 of 3.
They must have a lot of confidence in him. They don't have anybody on the lane. He hits both of them. We're all tied. 4:14 left to play here in the first quarter. We're tied at 9. Allen on the left side takes it all the way. Missed the layup there. Sikowski trying to battle to get the rebound, but Thomas comes away halfway through the first quarter. Tied at 9 in the corner. It's Tyreek Jackson. They go inside to Bryant, Braden Bryant. Pass deflected out. Schaefer has it on a breakaway, this time coming in from the right side. Tries to get it with the left hand, no good. There's a tip up and in by Trey Allen for his first bucket of the game.
That's good. Allen played a good game right then by following up on that shot.
Yeah, you never assume anything. You always follow up. He did. Cyclones a 2-point lead, but it's short-lived as a three-pointer by Tyreek Jackson. His first field goal of the game. He's got 5 points, and Lonoke takes a 1-point lead. Bowen Mathis on the right wing into the corner. Trey Allen working against Isaiah Thomas. They'll swing it around left corner this time to Cade Schaefer. Sikowski says, I'll set a screen for you. They do. Pick and roll, doesn't need it. Three-pointer, no good. Isaiah Thomas with the rebound. 3:05 left to play first quarter. Cyclones trail 12-11. Here's a long three try by Tony Bryant, nothing but net. Well, when they step up with confidence there, you just know it's probably bad news. He's got 8 points, and Russell wants to take a timeout. Cyclones trail 15-11.
Lonoke's got confidence in the three-point shooting. They're 3 of 4 right now.
Yeah, Tony Bryant's hit a couple, and Tyreek Jackson hit the other. 2:56 left to play here in the first quarter. Russellville trailing by 4. And Coach Pennington calling his first timeout. On 30-second timeouts, you're not allowed to sit down. So he's got his team out on the floor, trying to pump them up a little bit. Cyclones will be in action, we think, a week from Friday as they host Morrilton. Should the Morrilton football team win this coming Friday, get the state finals, then the Lady Cyclone basketball team will not play Morrilton a week from Friday. You don't want the basketball team playing on the same night as that school's football state championship, so the game will either be moved or canceled. Back to action after the timeout. Trey Allen in the front court. On the right wing to Spencer Terry, number 3, 5'10 junior, who's just checked in during the timeout. Also Savion Brock. They tried to go inside to Brock. Ball was knocked away. Never got to the 6'6 sophomore. Cyclones trail by 4. Lonoke looking to add to that. Need a turnover here. Let's get an easy bucket, something. Isaiah Thomas can't shake Allen. Gives it off to Jackson. Mishandled it briefly. He's working against Spencer Terry. His lean in. We're going to get a foul called on who? That'll be on Spencer Terry, his first. Tyreek Jackson's 2 of 2 from the free throw line so far here in this first quarter. Make it 3 of 3. He's got 6 points. 16-11 our score. Cyclones trailing Lonoke. Bryson Korsmeyer will check out. 0. Caleb Franklin, the 6-foot junior, will check in. And Jackson hits this one. Largest lead of the game as they've scored 8 straight. They took the lead on that three-pointer by Jackson. They haven't looked back. Bowen Mathis at the top of the key. Dribbles the left elbow. Back out on the right side to Terry. He'll swing it around left side to Trey Allen. Starts his drive against a double team. We're going to get a foul on the floor. That's going to be on number 4, Isaiah Thomas. That'll be his first. The second team foul on Lonoke. 2:06 left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones trailing 17-11. Brock gets the inbounds pass right back to Bowen Mathis. Three-pointer good. Bowen's second 3 of this first quarter. That's a good way to cut in their lead. Cut it in half with a 3. 17-14. Jackson dribbles to the free throw line. Jump stop in the lane. Hits it. Tyreek Jackson take advantage of the height disadvantage for Russellville there. 19-13. Trey Allen, we're going to get an offensive foul. They're going to say he pushed off there on his drive. So that's number 2 on Trey. Cyclones trail by 5. That's the 5th team foul on the Cyclones. They put it up on the wrong side. It should be 5 fouls to 3. They put it up on Lonoke's side. So they gave the foul to number 21, Tim Hunter. We'll go with that. Just don't say anything. Almost a steal, but Mathis jumped in the passing lane, just couldn't save it in bounds. Minute 25 left to play here in the first quarter, and they've got the clock all messed up. They got Russell with a 7-point lead. That's not it. Now they got 13-10. It's all over the place. It's supposed to be 19-14, Lonoke with the lead. Crossover dribble by Isaiah Thomas in the corner to Braden Bryant. He drives, nowhere to go, swings it out. And the shot by Brian Cole is good. Three-pointer, good grief. They can't miss.
That's 4 or 5 this first quarter.
22-14 is what it should be. It shows 22-13. Now they got it fixed, less than a minute to play. Franklin has his pocket picked by Cole. Ahead now, and they threw it away. They tried to go to Isaiah Thomas as it was pushed forward by Jackson. And now 6'4" senior Red Atkins will check in. Savion Brock will check out. Franklin also checks out. And Sitkowski back in. So it's Mathis, Sitkowski, Atkins, Terry, and Cade Schaefer on the floor for Russellville. Cyclones trail by 8 here with 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Get a bucket here. Get ready for the second quarter. Schaefer, cross-court pass. Sitkowski gives it to Terry. Swings it back around. Going inside to Atkins. Move on the right block shot. Hit the side of the backboard. No good. Jackson has it. Picked up by Atkins with 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bryant gets it on the baseline to Thomas. Cross-court pass. Here's a three-point try by Tony Bryant. It's good. My goodness, that's 3 threes for him, and they lead it by 11 with 11 seconds left. 25-14. We're going to have to hope they cool down a little bit. Cross-court pass is stolen away. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they're not going to get a shot. They do get the shot off, but it does not go. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. Lonoke 24, the Cyclones 14. We'll take a quick break. Glad that quarter's over. Cyclones trail by 11, 25-14. Lonoke just coming out blistering there and hitting 5 threes in that quarter. In fact, they only hit 2 twos. They're perfect from the free throw line, too. 6 of 6. Russellville 2 of 3 from the line. They were led by Bowen Mathis with 6 points. He had a couple threes, the only threes by Russellville. But, sometimes we talk so much about weathering the storm. But Cyclones got to cut in this 11-point lead.
Well, what you got to do is hope that this 5 of 6 from the three-point line is not the way that's going to continue on. So, yeah, they've come out hot. They're in front of the home crowd, and they're feeling good right now. But you just got to hope that first of all, you got to concentrate. I got to keep a hand in their face when they're shooting. Don't give up. And then you just hope that they cool off. A lot of times the team will. They'll keep firing it up, and they'll start missing them. But what Russellville's got to do is play good defense. We've got to watch our passes, try to work the ball underneath, and watch our fouls. We can't get into foul trouble because right now they're hot at the free throw line.
Should be Russellville basketball, and that's what they're talking about. I'll give it over to the Cyclones because we did not have a jump ball, and they won the tip. Mathis, Schaefer, Atkins, Sitkowski, and Terry on the floor to start the second quarter for Russellville. Cyclones trail 25-14. Schaefer uses a screen. A mismatch, and now they'll give it off to Mathis. Pulls up, gets it to Terry in the corner. Sitkowski takes it all the way. Layup, good. Boy, he attacked it there. Rhino's got 4. He cuts the lead to 9. Nobody was stopping him on that one, you could tell. Coming in like a house of fire. Here's a drive by Tony Bryant. He's going to be fouled. They say on the floor. This will be on Spencer Terry, his second. They'll inbound on the right baseline. It'll be Isaiah Thomas. Gets it inbounds on the corner to Parkington. Picked up by Atkins. Fred Parkington gets it to Tony Bryant at the top. 7:20 left to play in the first half. Russellville trailing 25-16. Almost lost out of bounds by Isaiah Thomas. Working against Spencer Terry. He'll get on the left side. Boy, it looked like Cole there walked. Might have got away with it. Back up top to Tony Bryant. Isaiah Thomas. He will launch a three and good. His first three of the game, his first made field goal of the game. He's got 5 points. It's a 12-point lead. Russell quickly down the floor. Terry tried to answer. He does. Spencer Terry hits the three. He was getting some open looks and passing up, but he says, thank you very much. I'll take that one. So a three by Lonoke is answered by the Cyclones. Well, the lead is back down to 9. Cole starts his drive, picks up his dribble, gets it to Parkington in the corner. Hands it off to Bryant and make the switch, and not in time before Bryant can knock down the three. His fourth three of the game. He's got 14 points. 31-19. Nobody's guarding Schaefer. Takes it all the way, hits the layup. Well, if you told me Russell had 6 players on there, I believe you, because nobody picked up the sixth man.
No, it is wide open. You could drive a truck down through there.
31-21, though. Cyclones trail by 10. 6:10 left to play in the first half. Cole tries to go inside, ball taken away by Cade Schaefer. Gets it off to Terry. Terry, long pass down the floor. Sikowski open, stops from the left side. One power dribble, goes up. Shot won't go. Atkins there with the follow, and he's going to be fouled by Parkington from behind. Sikowski frustrated with himself, but, you know, you don't want to get shot blocked, and he pumped, did what he could.
Well, I think Ryan was just a little too far underneath that basket to really come up and have a strong shot, so he was waiting.
Free throw is good by Red Atkins, his first point of the game. 5:59 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones trail 31-22. Second free throw is good. Got them both. 31-23. Isaiah Thomas, crossover dribble, tries to throw it inside. Sikowski's hand was there, but it goes straight to Jackson. He's on the left block, shoots it over Mathis, no good. Ball tipped a couple times. Terry comes away with it. Triple team, somebody's open. He gets it ahead of Sikowski. It's a 1-on-3. He'll slow it up. Picks up his dribble, gets in the corner to Mathis. Left open, three-pointer, a little short, and he knew it. Follows his shot, catches on the right block, pump fake, goes up, too high, tries to follow, no good. Goes to the floor, no call. The rebound comes to Thomas.
Looked like he was fouled pretty good.
In the corner to Tyreek Jackson. They get it off on the left wing to Hunter, who's back in the game. And now Bryant takes over and dribbles to the top of the key. 5:23 left to play in the first half. Cyclones trail by 8. They go inside, shot blocked. But we're going to get a foul called, and I think Chase Bryant is going to go to the free throw line. Be on number 25, Red Atkins.
Well, that's a good foul. You don't want him to make that shot. Good, strong foul.
Here in a couple weeks, the Cyclones will host the Cyclone Classic. We'll give you a rundown on the bracket at halftime of this game. First free throw is no good by Chase Bryant. If everything holds serve, Russellville and the Lady Cyclones both will host Morrilton a week from Friday. Bryson Kordsmeyer checks back in for Russellville. Atkins comes out. Mathis also getting a breather. Savion Brock, 6'6" sophomore, checks in. Chase Bryant hits the second. It's 1 of 2. It's a 9-point advantage for Lonoke. 5:17 left to play in the first half. Cade Schaefer dribbles the right wing, throws in the corner. Terry open from 3. This one won't go. Rebound comes to Isaiah Thomas, and the official on the far side said it went over the backboard. It did not. It doesn't matter. I mean, they got the rebound, but official on the far side, he's mistaken on that.
How could he see that?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. We saw that guy make a weird call in the JV game, totally out of position. He mentions this one, and here's Savion Brock taking a charge. Hunter's upset. I don't know if he's upset with himself or his teammate or what, but he picks up the foul.
Well, Hunter hit his teammate first, charged into him, then he charged in to Brock, and so he was determined to get to that basket.
Hunter's going to check out now. Tony Bryant will check in for him. Spencer Terry out of the game for Russellville. Caleb Franklin, 6-foot junior, will check in. Russellville trailing 32-23. 4:51 left to play here in the first half. Coming off the screen is Franklin, top of the key. Rhino behind the three-point line on the right wing. Long cross-court pass from the right wing to the left corner to Schaefer. Back to Franklin. They'll swing it around. Kordsmeyer was open, takes it, and he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. They're going to say it was not a shooting foul. Because Rhino, look at that, he knocked down a 3 on the dead ball. And that's on number 2, they say. Tony Bryant, his first. Off the inbounds pass comes to Bryson. Franklin on the left wing. And Sikowski catches in the corner. 4:30 left to play. Nice little move. He beats his man, baseline, and he hits the layup. Sikowski with 6. Cyclones trail by 7. 4:21 left to play in the first half. Braden Bryant back in, gets it to Chase Bryant. He traveled with the basketball. Picked up his pivot foot before he put the ball on the ground. And now we have substitution. Brian Cole comes back in for Lonoke, replacing Chase Bryant. Cyclones cut in that lead even more with a basket here. 4:08 left to play first half. Russellville trailing 32-25. Franklin won't use a screen. Cross-court pass is going to be intercepted going the other direction. Tyreek Jackson, he throws it down with one hand. He's got 11 points, 34-25. Jackson there with the layup. Cade Schaefer drives, passes it out, almost take it away. And you hear a lot of gasping by both teams' fans. Caleb Franklin tried to go down low as Bryson was open, but it was knocked away by Tony Bryant. Good idea. Russell inbounded on the right baseline. Bo Mathis checks in, replacing Bryson Kordsmeyer. Cyclones will inbound it on the right baseline here with 3:40 left. Comes in to Savion Brock. Sikowski's man falls down. He gets it, has it blocked from behind. He wanted a foul, not going to get it. It's chased down in the corner by Isaiah Thomas. Looked like a lot of contact there. Here's a drive, running one-hander. It's actually an alley-oop there to Tyreek Jackson, who catches it. It's the layup on the alley-oop. 36-25, just like that. It's back to double digits. And Lonoke takes it away again. Russell getting a little sloppy with the basketball. Coming in, Tony Bryant. Stop, go, layup, good.
Well, now would be a good time to call a timeout.
I think Pennington wants just that. 38-25. Cyclones trailing Lonoke with 3:08 left to play in the first half. We'll take a break. You're listening and watching to Cyclone Basketball here on Cyclone Booth. We saw this in the second game at the Lake Hamilton Classic where Russellville started throwing some errant passes and it was picked off. And you think Lonoke might have watched the film because now they're starting to jump in the passing lanes a little bit, as aggressive teams do, and Russell is starting to turn the ball over more and more. And right now the Cyclones trail by 13, and a good timeout by Coach Pennington. He's got to stop the bleeding here, motivate his players a little bit, give them a little breather too. It says, we got 3 more minutes. And right here, you know you're not going to tie the game, more than likely. But hey, you got to cut in this lead, get as close as you can. You want single digits, but you like to get it as close as you can before first half, and then go in, make some adjustments, and regroup.
Well, Russellville also has got to slow down just a little bit. They're moving too fast. They're trying to force something to happen. They need to slow down, make good passes, work the ball on the inside, and if they can't get it on the inside, hopefully there's an open shot on the outside.
Trey Allen back in the game. Remember, he had 2 fouls in that first quarter. Back in, started his drive, catches it now in the corner. Started his drive, pump fake underneath, nothing there. Underhanded it to Savion, and it's taken away, and there's Trey Allen making the steal. Dribbling through traffic, stops on left wing, bounce pass to Sikowski. Allen wants it back. When it works the right side, gets it to Mathis, starts his drive, still with his dribble, backs it back out. 2:35 left. Allen, three-pointer from the corner. No good. Fouls his own shot, getting his own rebound, trying to. He's knocked to the floor. There's a scramble for it.
Should have been a foul.
Probably should have been because they knocked him down from behind on that. Usually let some of that stuff go, but not when the guy's knocked down. 2:20 left. Tony Bryant has it, working against Allen. And there's a push-off. You knew that was coming. I think he was warned the first time, and Tony Bryant picked up his second personal foul with a little push-off.
Well, he's mouthing. The referee's looking at him. Just keep mouthing, keep mouthing.
Allen will bring it up the floor for Russellville. Cyclones trail 38-25 with 2:08 left to play in the first half. Allen stops just right around the free throw line, gets it to Mathis. His drive on the baseline, a little short, gets his own rebound. Pump fake, goes back up, fouled on a shot, and it rolls off the iron. Thought we were going to get three-point play there, and that wasn't from in the lane. That's a tough shot to fade away and being pushed down. He almost got it to go. And Mathis, who has 6 points, knocking down a couple threes, will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's why coaches teach their players, follow your shot, follow your shot.
First free throw is good. Mathis is joined by Sikowski, Red Atkins, Spencer Terry, and Trey Allen on the floor for Russellville. Second free throw, good. Knock them down, both of them. He's got 8 points. Cyclones trail 38-27. Minute 54 left in the first half. Thomas gets it on left wing to Cole. Picked up by Sikowski. Ooh, almost drug that pivot foot. Trying to set a screen for Jackson. Not a very good one. Gets a cross-court pass to Thomas. And into the corner. I'll swing it around left side. Minute 36 left. The pass is too hot to handle. Goes through the hands, and a very late call. A very late call on the foul. They're calling a foul on the Cyclones, and it went through the hands of a Lonoke player. Russellville had it on the backside. And the official now, I don't know if he's trying to figure out who's the foul on. He's looking to see who the foul's on.
Who?
He doesn't know who the foul's on. And the other two officials are talking about it. They're trying to figure out what the call is. It was an extremely late call if it's on Trey Allen, who was there. It went through the hands of number 21, Tim Hunter. And Russellville had it on the backside. And I think now he got told who the foul was on. You say 25? Okay, Red Atkins was nowhere near the play. They just called it on Red Atkins, which, look, I don't want it on Trey Allen because that would be his third. It's going to be a 1-and-1.
Well, the official has to say, Coach, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I'm just picking out a number.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what he's doing.
That's number 2 on Atkins. Don't win on him either, but good grief.
Man.
That was weird. The first free throw was good. Russellville actually had it. It was just a pass that got away from Tim Hunter.
Well, the official needs to admit, I missed it.
Of all the players, it wasn't on Atkins. Second free throw's no good. Ball tipped out, and Lonoke's going to have it. Good grief. When it rains, it pours. It's a 13-point advantage for Lonoke. Trailing the play, Bryant wide open will miss this three-pointer. It's followed, though, up and in by Tyreek Jackson, who has 15. Cyclones trail by 15. Sikowski will take it baseline, dribbles it off the foot, off his own foot. Lonoke thought it was off of them. That's what they've.
Yeah, they were getting ready to get on defense.
Tim Hunter was handing the ball to the official.
Yeah.
42-27.
Hunter probably made the right call.
Oh, Russellville needs to. I got to settle down and have something good needs to happen for us. And we're due for some good karma. Isaiah Thomas, he gets it to Jackson, guarded by Mathis. 52 seconds left to play here in the first half. Cyclones trailing 42-27. Jackson drives around his man. Nice feed underneath. High shot off the backboard, no good. Keeping it alive, though, is Hunter. Fires it back out with 41 seconds. Hunter calls for it in the corner. Gets it back up top to Jackson. 35 seconds. 34 seconds. Backing it back out is Thomas, working against Allen. They're going to spread the floor. Last time he did this, he got called for a push-off. He pulls up from 15 feet, and this one off the mark. Sikowski with the rebound, 22 seconds. You could just feel that he wanted to go one-on-one with Allen. He's made it personal. Allen taking it all the way, shot blocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville with 15.7 seconds left here in the first half. Triggerman will be Mathis. Watch Spencer Terry over here in the corner. Inbounds pass comes to Atkins. He'll drive right side of the lane. A hand check foul is going to be called. Will they give him a shooting foul? He's going line to shoot the 1-and-1 or 2, depending on what they call it.
Well, one official didn't even know what was going on. He's over here talking to the Lonoke coach. I've been watching him.
That'll be on Cole. That'll be his first. And so Atkins going to go to the line to shoot 1-and-1 as it's the 8th team foul on Lonoke. 12.4 seconds left here in the first half. Cyclones trailing 42-27. And now the player for Lonoke's bleeding, so he has to come out. He doesn't know where. They're trying to figure out. If it's on the back of his shorts, then it's somebody else. St. Nate's. So that's 21 Tim Hunter, and he doesn't think he's bleeding anywhere. So kind of a odd thing there. And now we have a stoppage of play, and now they're looking at Red Atkins who's bleeding. And Red Atkins is a shooter. It's on his left elbow, and he didn't realize it. So since he's the one bleeding, he has to immediately come out, and Russellville can sub in somebody for him. They're going to sub in Cade Schaefer. Or you can take a timeout, but Coach Pennington's only got 3 timeouts left. He wants to save those. Don't blame him. So Cade Schaefer will come in, and he'll take the free throws for Red Atkins. Cade 2 of 3 from the free throw line. First one good, earns the bonus. He's got 7 points. That's tough. You come off the bench immediately to shoot free throws. Ice water in your veins there. Second one's good. Hit them both. He's got 9. Russellville trails by 13. Inbounds pass comes. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. They cross the timeline. Thomas, crossover dribble, stops, gets it to Cole on the right side. Now with 3 seconds, 2 second, long three-pointer hits the top of the backboard. No good. We've come to the end, mercifully, to the end of the first half. Our score, Lonoke 42, and the Cyclones 29. Cyclones going to take a halftime break, regroup. So will we. We'll be back in just a moment with your halftime stats. Lonoke leading the Cyclones 42-29 here at halftime. And in that first half, Russellville, nobody in double figures. But Cade Schaefer and Boa Mathis each with 8 points in that first half. 6 points for Ryan Sikowski. 3 points for Spencer Terry, hit a 3 in the second quarter. 2 points for Trey Allen and 2 points for Rhett Atkins. The Cyclones pretty good from the free throw line. They were 8 of 9 from the line in that first half. For Lonoke, they had 2 players in double figures. Tony Bryant with 16. Tyreek Jackson with 15. Well, just a barrage of three-pointers, too. Bryant hit 4 threes. Jackson hit 1. Isaiah Thomas hit 1. He ended the first half with 5 points. Brian Cole hit 1. He ends with 3. And a point for Chase Bryant, Tim Hunter. When bad things happen, you're shooting cold, turn the ball over, the other team's hot. You just got to weather that storm. Cyclones I feel like they did a pretty good job of that, but time to make adjustments. They trailed by 13. Still got a whole half to go. I told you that the Cyclones, we believe, will play a week from Friday as Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will host Morrilton. That all could change should the Morrilton football team win this coming Friday night and go to the state finals in football. They'll probably either switch the game to a Thursday or cancel the game altogether. After that, though, Cyclones will host a Cyclone Classic. They've been doing this for years. And it'll be a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It used to be it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you're not guaranteed 3 games. So on that last day, there's not a 7th place game. Go over the brackets for you, though. On that Wednesday night, it starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Bentonville West will take on Subiaco on that bottom side of the bracket. That's a 4 o'clock game. The 7 o'clock game will be Sylvan Hills and Greenwood. So the winner of Sylvan Hills and Greenwood gets the winner of Bentonville West and Subiaco, and the losers get each other on Thursday. Top half of the bracket looks like this. A 5:30 game is Arkadelphia. They've been in the tournament ever since I can remember. Arkadelphia taking on Van Buren. In the last game, Russellville against Shiloh, and the winner of the Cyclones of Shiloh will play the winner of Van Buren, or Arkadelphia, and the losers will play each other on that point. I mentioned that the girls will be in the Morrilton Invitational Tournament, the 11th annual Morrilton Invitational Tournament. They'll actually start play on Monday, on that Monday of Cyclone Classic week. Yes, that's Monday, December 3rd, as they take on Maumelle. That's the first game of that tournament. They play a 4 o'clock game Monday afternoon. Should they win or lose, they'll play the winner or loser of Valonia and Wonderview. And we talked about this during the girls' game. You don't want to really play your conference foes. With the mix-up now, the change-up of all the classifications, 6A, what's 6A in football was 6A last year in basketball is now 5A, and they've combined that to make a giant 5A. 7A in football is now 6A in basketball. And so Russell's conference got a lot tougher. And it's an 18 conference. Only the top 4 teams go to state. So it's going to be saying something in order to make state tournament, because you're looking at a conference of Russellville, Greenwood, Siloam Springs, and they join the 5A schools of Alma, Beebe, Greenbrier, and Valonia. Is that 8? That's going to be a tough conference in boys and girls basketball, and tough in all sports. I was talking to buddy Chris Cloud on the way down here, and he said the only thing he thinks it helps us in that move was track. Everything else, every other sport got tougher. And so, even cheer and dance got tougher. But Cyclones, Lady Cyclones, should they want to make the state tournament, and they do, they're going to have to finish in the top 4. There is no conference tournament after that. It's just strictly conference seedings, and that'll be it. Lady Cyclones are victorious tonight as they defeated Lonoke Lady Jackrabbits 62-42. Had 3 players in double figures. Anna Myers with 20 points, Michaela Ely with 15, and Kara Davis with 11. But Cyclone boys, they got their work cut out for them here as they trail 41-29 here at the half. We'll take another break and be back after this. Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing at halftime 41-29. And appreciate you joining us here on Cyclone Booth, our YouTube page. Our games are not broadcast on the radio yet. I hope that's coming soon. They have to adjust everything because of all the football games that are on River Valley Radio. We're hoping for a lot of people to watch it here, so we can say, hey, these people are in basketball mode. We're ready. So we appreciate you joining us. We always watching that count. I think the other day when we were playing Lake Hamilton, we got up to 36 on Facebook Live. And I know we've hit at least 26. I can't always watch it here, but 27. So that's good. We can send those stats back to the station so we can broadcast simultaneously, because we have a lot of people that are not able to watch. But spread the word. You can watch on YouTube without an account. If you want an account, it's free. We switched to Facebook, or from Facebook, because of the quality, especially after the game is over. When the video is processed, it actually increases its quality a little bit. So when you go back and watch it, you have the option, depending on what your speed is, if you can watch it in a little better quality. Now, we're always looking to improve. Cyclones back out on the floor, about 20 seconds left. Mentioned to you that the JV teams of both girls and boys won. Cyclones, if they hope to make it a clean sweep, they got some work to do. They're down by 12 here. They need to make a comeback.
There's no doubt that Lonoke was hot in that first half. I don't know if that's the way they play all the time, or they just had a hot streak going. But 7 of 10 from three-point line, that's hard to beat, and that's about the difference in the game right now.
Looks like the original starting 5 for Russellville will be starting second half. Cade Schaefer, Bo Mathis, Ryan Sikowski, Trey Allen, and Bryson Kordsmeyer. Yeah, as hot as Lake Hamilton shot in that second game, that final game, I'm ready to see a team shooting cold. You know, think we're owed that. So we start the second half. Lonoke will have the basketball. 41-29 our score. Now, here we go. That took a little while, didn't it? Tony Bryant is on the right side. Isaiah Thomas, he had 1 3 in that first half. Tony Bryant, he's the one who did the most damage. He had 4. Here's Tony Bryant. Checks off this Isaiah Thomas. He's got 7 points with that made shot. The 14-point lead for the Jackrabbits. Cade Schaefer uses a screen, gets it behind him now to Mathis, drove around his man. Nice no-look pass. Sikowski missed the shot, trying to get his rebound. He does. Saves it to Kordsmeyer. Russellville got a good look there, but hey, they keep fighting even after the missed shot. They're getting an extra offensive possession. Let's make them pay for it here. Allen looking inside for Sikowski. Bounce pass inside to him. Little hook shot is good. So the hustle Sikowski to save that possession gives the Russellville Cyclones an extra 2 points there.
And that's a pretty shot that he has. He's pretty much mastered that shot, and when he's got the ball on the inside with that little hook shot, it's usually 2 points.
A good feed by Allen. We're going to have a whistle as Cole was fouled, I think, by Rhino. The officials pointing at each other. They're trying to figure out who the foul's on. It's on 12.
No one's
there.
Called,
We go.
have they?
I think they said it. That's 2 on Sikowski. They pointed to each other. You get it. No, you get it. And the scorer's table knew who it was on. Thomas uses a screen, pulls up, 3-pointer, good. My goodness. He's got 10 points. That's his second made 3. Well, they can't miss. They got Magnet going to their basket. Schaefer uses a screen, little spin move by Sikowski. Doesn't get it. Bowen Mathis, 3-pointer is good. Bowen Mathis with 11 points, his third 3 of the game. Answers a 3 with a 3. Cyclones did that in the first half. Got to build on that. 46-34, Cyclones trail. 6:20 left in the third quarter. Braden Bryant. It's a ball lost out of bounds. It's last touch by Russellville. I thought they were actually going to get a kick ball on the Cyclones there. They're going to inbound it on the corner. At the end of their bench, they get it inbounds to Thomas. He uses a screen, won't take the 3, takes it right side of the lane, throws up a wild layup, no good. Bryant with the rebound, goes to the floor. That should have been a walk.
A walk.
Yeah, they get it out, 3-pointer, no good. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. And number 2, Tony Bryant's not that good an actor. He fell down trying to draw the foul, and the official said, nope, wasn't. And now they're trying to say the ball was tipped. He said, nope, it's just an air ball. So the official, you can read his lips, said, nope. So Cade Schaefer will dribble in the front court. Dribbles to the right elbow, turns around. Allen fakes the 3. Kordsmeyer will take it. He'll take it baseline, jumper, a little short, gets his own rebound, and a bounce pass. It goes to Sikowski, but we're going to get a foul on the pass. This will be on number 5, Tyreek Jackson. That'll be his second. The team's first on Lonoke. And Schaefer will inbound it on the left baseline. Trying to go inside, but it wasn't there. Mathis shakes his man back in the corner to Schaefer. Coming free, Allen, nice little pump move, and hits the layup. Wow, he showed him the basketball, and there goes Tyreek Jackson flying through the air, and Russell's cut the lead to 10.
That's a beautiful shot, really.
Isaiah Thomas can't shake his men, gets it out. Cole, 3-pointer, good. My goodness. Cole comes off the bench, he's hit 2 threes. Kordsmeyer dribbles just inside the 3-point line. Mathis trying to answer. It won't happen. And on the rebound, Braden Bryant will be fouled. And this will be on Rhino, and that'll be his third. Boy, when the non-superstars and non-scorers are knocking down threes, that's when you think the world's against you. And Cole coming off the bench and hitting a couple threes.
Yeah, I think they're shooting way over their heads for tonight.
Well, we need something good to happen for us. We need to switch seats or something. Try something. Trying to go baseline Jackson. He floats back towards the middle and he hits the shot. He's got 17. It's his first basket of the second half. And they throw ahead to Mathis. It was out of his reach. He saves it and bounds straight to the Jackrabbits. It's a 15-point lead for Lonoke. They're looking to build. Here's a 3-pointer. This one's short. You could tell as soon as that left his hand, it was too flat. Mathis with the rebound. Allen to Kordsmeyer. Bryson comes in, stops from the right side, and missed the shot there. Looked like Cole was trying to take the charge, and he was starting to act like he got hit. Might have thrown off Bryson a little bit. Just inside the three-point line, Tyreek Jackson knocks down what Rick Pitino calls the dumbest shot in America, just inside the three-point line. 19-footer when you need a 19-9. Here's a three-pointer missed by Allen. Rebound comes to Jackson. 4:10 left in the third quarter. Russellville behind 53-36.
What's hurting the Cyclones right now, we're only getting one shot at the basket. No offensive rebounds.
Thomas directing traffic. Bryant setting a screen down low, trying to pop out Cole. He pops out in the corner, three-pointers, an air ball. He shot it over everything.
Yeah, that's the natural shot right there.
Allen shaking a double team. Left-handed pass at the feet of Atkins. Picks it up, works at baseline, and fires up a shot. No good. Looked like there was contact. No call. Missed it. No call. And then finally he gets the foul call on number 4, Isaiah Thomas. That'll be his second. Check that. That'll be his third. And Atkins going to go to the line to shoot 2, we think. Last time he went to the free throw line and found that he had a cut, so he had to go sit down. And Cade Schaefer came in and hit a couple free throws for him. Free throw on the way is good. He's got 3 points. 3:39 left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville trailing 53-37. Braden Bryant, Brian Cole checks out. Chase Bryant into the game. Also Tim Hunter. Second free throw is good. Atkins a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 53-38. Cyclones trailing. 3:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Tony Bryant tries to get around Allen. He traveled. And he was out of control, and there was nobody around him to throw to. You're going to pressure Allen in the backcourt just a little bit with Tony Bryant. A little bump. Gets it off to Spencer Terry, who checked in. He's working around midcourt. One-handed pass to Allen. And Trey on the right wing uses a screen down the middle of the lane. Little scoop layup and rolls off the iron. Good grief. That's just bad luck. Did everything right, and the ball rolls off the iron. Tyreek Jackson gets it back in the corner to Hunter. Not coming off to Chase Bryant. 2:53 left to play third quarter. Jackson loses the dribble on it, picks it up, and gets it to Isaiah Thomas. Coming off a screen is Chase Bryant. Standing on that right side. They're going to leave Thomas open. That's a mistake. Knocked down the 3. 13 points for Isaiah Thomas. He's got 8 points in this quarter. 56-38. Trey Allen, dribble left side to Kordsmeyer. In the middle of the lane, off the backboard and in. That's Bryson's first basket of the game, 56-40. 2:23 left to play in the third quarter. Still plenty of time, but you really want this at single digits by the end of the third quarter. Now let's go on a run here. Tyreek Jackson has it. He'll back it back out. They're going to set a screen on Kordsmeyer. Shoots the 3 and off the mark. A little short. Kordsmeyer getting the rebound in the corner. Gives it off to Trey Allen. In the front court, left-handed pass to Terry. Fires it back. Mathis three-pointer. No good. With the rebound is Atkins. Took a little shot from Trey Allen. Fakes the 3 to Spencer Terry in the corner. Back to Atkins. Atkins able to hang on to that, but he's tough. He's had harder hits in football than that. Minute 44 left to play third quarter. Spencer Terry open from 3. Good. Spencer Terry, nothing but net. He's got 6 points on a couple threes. Russellville cuts a lead of 13, and now Coach Campbell of Lonoke wants to take a timeout. Be a 60-second break. We're going to take about a 30 before we're back. Russellville trails 56-43. We're back in just a second. Minute 36 left to play here in the third quarter. Cyclones trailing 56-43. The refs are letting them play a little bit. It's not too physical. Both teams with 2 fouls in this third quarter so far. That's the first timeout used by Lonoke. Russellville, as we said, really would like to get it as close as they can, but like to get it to single digits before the start of the fourth quarter. Just set small goals. Trying to do that. Spencer Terry knocking down that three. That's the second three this quarter by Russellville. Mathis had the other one. It's Mathis, Terry, Kordsmeyer, Allen, and Atkins on the floor for the Cyclones. Lonoke with 5 players on the offensive side, but somebody's got to go back to back court to get the ball. Here comes Thomas. Russellville pick him up at half court. 90 seconds left. A little spin move by Tony Bryant. Takes it, shoots it just inside the 3-point line. Missed it. Long rebound comes to Atkins. Here we go. Allen will cross the timeline with 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Breaks around his man, drives, a scoop shot high off the glass and in. Trey Allen with 6. Russell trails by 11, 56-45.
Good move by Allen.
60 seconds left in the third period. At the top is Bryant. One-handed pass to Braden Bryant. Guarded by Terry. He gets his pass off to Thomas. Picked up by Mathis. 46 seconds. Gets it to Tyreek Jackson. Ray Bryant on the block. Looking, and he traveled with the basketball. Boy, he's been doing that a little. You know, it's dragging a little bit. He drug that pivot foot. Braden Bryant has not scored. He's not even looking to score. He was on the right block. Usually you want to take that up immediately. Russellville could play for one shot if they so choose. I don't think they want to stall or anything, though. Going to run their offense. 31 seconds. Spencer Terry, three-pointer, no good. There's Atkins on the right block with the rebound. Puts it up and in. Atkins' first field goal of the game. He's got 6 points. And the Cyclones trail 56-47. They've cut it to 9. Need a good defensive stop here. 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Braden Bryant throws it in the corner now to Tyreek Jackson. Back to Braden Bryant at the top to Thomas. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Tyreek Jackson on the right wing. Clock now shows 6 seconds. Steps back, three-pointer, good. 2 seconds. They stopped the clock. They shouldn't have. That's going to help Russell. 2 seconds, 1 second. Half-court shot time, no good. You're not supposed to stop the clock in the final minute unless it's the fourth quarter. That helped the Cyclones there. But what didn't help the Cyclones was that three-pointer by Tyreek Jackson at the end of the third quarter. That gives Lonoke a 59-47 lead. And Tyreek Jackson, good grief, he's got 22 points through just 3 quarters. Only 2 threes. He's doing everything else. He hasn't hit the most threes of them. But Lonoke with a 12-point lead. But until that three, Russellville had a lot of momentum on their side. And let's hope that that can carry over to the fourth quarter. But Russellville's got some ground to make up, and they got to do it quick.
Yeah, Lonoke kind of cooled off on the three-pointers. They were 4 of 8, which is a whole lot better on our standpoint than they were in that first half. Russellville was 2 of 6. But we have got to watch our passes. We've got to work the ball. Every time we come down, we got to score. Either a basket or we got to get fouled and hit our free shots. Lonoke is beatable, but we have got to control our passes and take good shots and play just good defense. Keep a hand in their face when they're shooting that three.
Yeah, 12 points is not an insurmountable lead, but Russellville needs some good things to happen, and quite honestly, they just got to hit some shots. Cyclones trailing 59-47 as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Mentioned to you that Russellville's going to be off for Thanksgiving break after this. Their next game possibly is going to be a week from Friday. Should Morrilton not cancel it or change it, because the Devil Dog football team is still alive. And they're in the Final Four of the 5A State Plus. They played Little Rock Christian, Coach Weaver's old school. Little Rock Christian. They're one of those fun teams to watch. They score a lot, onside kick it a lot. Bryson Kordsmeyer can't handle the pass. It's tipped ahead, and a breakaway layup try for Bryant, and he made the shot, and Kordsmeyer was defending it. He didn't think he got contact, but the official thinks that. And so Bryant going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 4 three-pointers in this game. He's got 18 points. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. And Kordsmeyer will check out. That's one of those that's tough, because that could be a momentum shift as Russell turned the ball over to start. the fourth quarter. Cade Schaefer comes in. Free throw is good. 19 points for Tony Bryant. Going back the other direction. Spencer Terry open from the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Ball tipped away by Allen. There's a scramble for it. Trey comes up with it, and he's going to be fouled. Trey did not give up on that, even though Lonoke had it. He tipped it away from Chase Bryant.
And when Allen threw that ball to Terry in the corner, he was pushed from the behind, and the official never called a foul.
Chase Bryant whistled for his first personal foul. 62-47 our score. Three-pointer missed by Mathis. Rebound comes to who? Comes to Isaiah Thomas. Sikowski battling Thomas for that rebound. Thomas, a little stop-and-go action. The left block needs some help. Fires it out. Tony Bryant, three-pointer good. My gracious. I mean, this is the way it felt like Saturday. It felt like anytime you had anything go right, you just threw up your hands because Lake Hamilton was knocking down a three, and that's what it feels like here. Cade Schaefer not quitting. He knocks down the three. He's got 11 points, his first three of the game. 65-50, Cyclones trail by 15 with 6:52 left. Baseline jumper, no good. They can't hit it unless it's a three. On the rebound, Chase Bryant brought it down, and a jump ball is going to be called as Spencer Terry tied him up. Alternating possession will stay with Lonoke. 6:47 left. Red Atkins will check in, replacing Sikowski. Cyclones trail by 15. They've hit 12 threes in this game. 12. I guess it's a wonder Russell's only down 15, if you think about it like that. Bryant using a screen. He'll launch a three. Missed this one. It's tipped up and in by Tyreek Jackson. He's got 24. 67-50. Cyclones trail by 17. Cade Schaefer uses a screen, pulls up in the corner of Spencer Terry. Fakes a drive, back to Cade. Three-pointer, good. Cade Schaefer with 14 points. Back-to-back threes for Mr. Schaefer. 6:07 left to go. Russellville trailing by 14. 67-53. Pass in the corner. Chase Bryant faked the three. You're not going to get any more wide open than that. Here's the ball taken away by Schaefer. They're going to get Cade for the foul. And that'll be his second personal. The 14th foul on the Cyclones. And you're Russellville, you kind of need to make a couple more fouls in case you get to that point where you need to start fouling and putting them on the line. 5:54 left to play here in the ballgame. Russellville trailing by 14. Cole comes back in, replacing Chase Bryant for Lonoke.
The way they're shooting free throws, I don't know if that would help us.
That's true. That's true. I think they missed 2 all game. 9 of 11, something like that. On the far side, Jackson picked up his dribble, got it in the corner, back to Jackson, working against Mathis. 5:44 left, starts his drive, stops at the free throw line, backs it back out, still with his dribble. And a crossover, can't shake Mathis, takes it down the right side of the lane, too hard off the backboard with a shot. Good defense by Mathis, playing it with his feet. Allen back the other direction, has it knocked away, and a whistle, a foul call. One official said it was out of bounds. Official on the backside got the foul call. And this will be on number 4, Isaiah Thomas. That'll be number 4 on him. And looks like Hunter's going to check in for him. They need to buzz him in because it's not a free throw situation. Schaefer inbounding it on the left baseline. Looking, gets it inbound to Mathis, coming in off the screen. Shakes his man, gets it inside now to Atkins. Little baby hook shot too hard off the back of the iron. With the rebound is Jackson. Pass ahead to Tony Bryant. 5:15 left. The Cyclones trail by 14. Braden Bryant has it. Tyreek Jackson got knocked down, and he had something to say to the official. He thinks he got fouled. Meanwhile, Tony Bryant drives and hits the layup. He's got 24. 69-53. The drive to the basket. Missed shot by Allen, but well before the shot. We're going to get a foul called on number 2, Tony Bryant. That'll be his third. Well, they're getting in foul trouble, but wish they were in foul trouble a little earlier. 4:56 left to go. Inbounds pass comes to Mathis. Back to Schaefer. Three-pointer. No good, but he's knocked down for the second time. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. And number 2, Tony Bryant, knew he did it. That'll be his 4th. In the first quarter, Cade Schaefer was foul shooting a 3. He hit 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He misses this first one. 69-53. Cyclones trailing with 4:52 left. Sikowski will check in after the next free throw. This one's made. Allen and Bryant back here in the backcourt. They're having a few words. The officials coming over tell cut it out. Schaefer hits 2 of 3 once again. He's got 16 points. Cyclones trail by 14. Braden Bryant gets in the front court to Tony Bryant. Tony with 4. Thomas with 4. He's on the bench. Spencer Terry's back in the game. They're going to make the switch away from the basketball. Ball knocked away by Cade Schaefer, diving to try to save it. It rolls out of bounds, and it belongs to Lonoke. Allen was trying to lobby for it, and he's also trying to get his guys to say, come on, we got to press here. Braden Bryant cross-court pass to Tyreek Jackson on the right side. They beat the press. 14-point lead for Lonoke. 4:19 left to go in the game. Crossover dribble by Bryant. Drives around Mathis. Little runner. It's actually an alley-oop. Foul on the play, and the official sees that it was a pass, so he's going to say it's on the floor. It wasn't a shooting foul. That's the 15th foul on the Cyclones, and I don't know who it's called on. Was it on Mathis?
No, they called on Allen.
They put it on Mathis up there.
Oh, did they?
And that's his first. It goes inside to Braden Bryant, still not looking to score, even though he's underneath the basket. Fires it out. Cole, three-pointer. That guy, that's the one that kills you when the guys come off the bench and nail 3 threes. 72-55. 17-point advantage for Lonoke. Quick pass inside to Rhino from Spencer. Out to Mathis, three-pointer, good. He was knocked to the floor, no call. That should have been a 4-point play. But Mathis knocking it down. He's got 14. That's his his fourth three of the game. Russell hanging around. They just got to make some headway here. Trailing 72-58. 3:33 left. Cole in the corner. They jump out on him. Don't let him shoot it again. Hunter, a long three. Good three. Tim Hunter's first made field goal of the game is from way downtown. That's like 14 or 15 threes they've hit. Allen faking the shot, drives, can't get the layup to go, but he does draw the foul. Trey Allen's going to the free throw line for the first time.
Well, you can see the speed and the quickness of Allen. He can beat anybody on the floor.
14 threes for them. My gracious. First free throw's no good. That fell on Hunter, his second. It was good. It was good. Check that. He's got 7 points. Now his substitution into the game for the first time. Nicholas Carter, 6-foot junior, who replaced Spencer Terry. Nick can light it up from outside. Second free throw is no good. He hits 1 of 2. 3:13 left. Russellville trailing 75-59. And now they're going to foul Tyreek Jackson. Boy, that's a guy you don't want to foul. He's perfect from the line. But is that the 6 or the 7? Okay, that's just a 6, so we're good. I have some of these people sit down. It's a 16 foul there. Tony Bryant working against Allen. He's got to watch the 5-second count. Now it is a 5-second count. No, they're going to get a foul call. Thought they were getting near 5. So that foul's going to be on Trey Allen. That'll be his third. And 1 and 1. And Allen saying, were you not counting? He's talking to the official. Did you not count on that? And he's just getting an explanation about what he did. Trey's not being mouthy to the official. Hey, what I do, I won't do it next time. So it's a 1 and 1 for Tony Bryant. 17 foul on the Cyclones. Free throw is good. He's perfect 2 of 2 from the line. Got 25 points. He's got 25. Tyreek Jackson's got 24. Isaiah Thomas has 13 off the bench. Brian Cole's got 9. Hey, they're human. They missed a field goal. Missed a free throw on me. Carter got the rebound. Leaves it for Cade Schaefer. Underneath to Mathis. On the right block, fires it out. Allen won't take the three. He drives inside, finds Mathis. Mathis open from the corner. Three-pointer is good. Bowen Mathis, 5 threes in the game. He's got 17 points. Cyclones aren't going away. They trail 76-62. Time's getting short, though. Got to make a run here. 2:25 left. On the right wing, and here's a steal by Allen. Saved it in bounds as he crashed into the coach for Lonoke. Back the other direction. Cade Schaefer hits the layup. What a play by Trey Allen with the steal and the save to Cade Schaefer for the layup. He took it and he fired it around like a no-look back behind the back pass. That's unreal. 76-64. The Cyclones trail by 12 with 2:13 left.
Yeah, Lonoke coach caught him before he hit the bench. So good play by the Lonoke coach, keeping Allen from possibly getting hurt.
That's the stuff that doesn't show up when you just look at points. Allen only was 7, but he's playing his tail off, and he's directing us. Remember, this kid's just a sophomore. Cade Schaefer now with 18 points. Now he leads the way. Bowen Mathis did have the lead for Russellville. He's got 17. 8 points for Sikowski. 7 points for Allen. Red Atkins with 6. Spencer Terry also with 6. Kordsmeyer with 2. Russellville trails by 12. They got 2:13 left. They're going to play good defense, and quite honestly, Lonoke really needs to help us out and miss some free throws.
You know, Lonoke with 12, is it 12 three-pointers?
14.
14, and we're only behind by 12.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Russellville took that timeout. They have 2 more left. So Coach Pennington wanted to set up the pressure defense in the backcourt, try to get something going. Inbounds pass comes to Bryant, is almost knocked away. And Russellville wanted a foul call. They're going to get a foul called on the Cyclones. And Coach Pennington got something to say to the official. He thought he traveled. And the foul's going to be called on number 10. That's Bowen Mathis. That'll be his second. Another official came and blew his whistle. He thought there was a little argument going on, and it wasn't. It was just Trey Allen and a Lonoke player talking. And Allen had his hands up like he was getting ready to play defense. And they thought something was going on with that. Tyreek Jackson going to the free throw line. He's perfect 4 of 4. Boy, trying to put the hex on him. He's perfect 5 of 5. He's got 25 points. 13-point lead for Lonoke. Let's see what we can do here to jinx him. He's going for a school record consecutive free throws made. Tyreek Jackson.
Oh, he went across the.
Yeah, he should have.
Oh, man.
78-64. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left. Russellville trailing by 14. Schaefer using a screen, setting up. Three-pointer, no good. A high rebound comes to Jackson. Has the ball knocked away by Allen. It's picked up, though, by Bryant. Ahead now, taken away by Cade Schaefer. Gets it to Mathis. No look pass to Allen. Scoop, underhanded layup is good. Wow, what a clutch shot there. And Allen took the pass from Mathis, and now, let's see. I don't know what the stoppage of play is for. 78-66, Cyclones trail by 12. Jackson in the backcourt. He's the guy you don't want shooting free throws, but when he's handling the basketball, you can't be picky. Minute 38 left to go in the game. Russellville trailing 78-66. Well, he's going to have to help us out. He's perfect 6 of 6 from the line. This will be the last 1-and-1. As we're at 9 team fouls. Once you get to 10, it's a double bonus.
They call that on Nick.
I never saw who they did. I think they did. I never saw. They don't have it up there. First free throw is good. 27 points for Tyreek Jackson. He got this one, but he used every part of the rim on it, and he's got 28. And now Lonoke wants to take a timeout. We'll take a break. Russellville trailing 80-66 with a minute 38 left. 80-66, Cyclones trail by 14. They've just never been able to get any closer than 9 points. They battled. I mean, first-year coach, young team, he's taken over, and Russell's fighting every step. Whether it's the win on Thursday, the loss on Saturday, they have not quit. Be a fun team to watch this year. They share the basketball, play good defense. I'd like to play a team that wasn't absolutely blistering hot from the field. 14 threes made for Lonoke. Russellville trailing by 14. They started the clock before Russellville even inbounded it. I think they were assuming Trey was going to catch it quicker. Trey to the free throw line, turns around, gives it to Mathis. Started one way, back the other direction. Tried to lob it into Atkins, but it's taken away by the Jackrabbits. Now Russellville, they're going to foul. They're just going to play tough defense. Braden Bryant now gets it to Tony Bryant. Looks like Russell right now is not going to foul on purpose. He's going to play some tough defense, work on that, and Lonoke's going to work on running some time off the clock. And now Isaiah Thomas will be fouled by Trey Allen. It'll be 2 shots for Thomas. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Those came back in the first quarter. 13 points for Thomas. Trey Allen with 4 fouls now. .3 seconds left. First free throw is no good. Appreciate you joining us here on Cyclone Booth. We're going to be on Cyclone Booth even when we are on the radio. We'll still be doing this for you. Second free throw was no good. Cade Schaefer, after getting the rebound from Atkins. Nice feed underneath to Nick Carter, who hit the layup, his first basket of the game. Cyclones trail by 12. Crossover dribble by Thomas, and he's going to be fouled in the backcourt. This is going to be on Cade Schaefer. No, 25. They give it to Atkins. This will be number 3 on Rhett. And Isaiah Thomas going to the line to shoot 2. .80-68. Cyclones trail with 45 seconds left. First free throw is good. Cyclones going to fall to 1 and 2 on the season. And they have a long layoff till they erase this one. Second free throw is short. Grazed the iron. Schaefer in the front court. Cross-court pass to Allen. Fakes it, drives in. The scoop layup is no good. Brandon Bryant with the rebound. 33 seconds left. Russellville still going to play defense, but probably lay off of it once they get in the front court. 26 seconds left. They're going to attack the basket. Isaiah Thomas with the layup. Now the steal, the inbounds pass by Cole. And now Coach Campbell says, hey, don't do that again. He points them out towards midcourt. They're just going to dribble out the clock. Cyclones lose it here by a score of 83-68. Cyclones fall to 1 and 2 on the season. We'll give the scoring totals. First for Lonoke, they were led by Tyreek Jackson, who had 28 points in the game. 25 for Tony Bryant. 16 for Isaiah Thomas. That was your 3 players in double figures. Ryan Cole had 9 points, 14 made threes in the game for Lonoke. For the Cyclones, they were led by Cade Schaefer. He had 18 points, 10 of those coming in the fourth quarter alone. 17 points for Bowen Mathis. He had 5 made threes. Cade had 2 made threes. 9 points for Trey Allen. 8 points for Ryan Sikowski. 6 points for Rhett Atkins and 6 points for Spencer Terry. And 2 points for Nick Carter and 2 points for Bryson Kordsmeyer. Well, tough way to lose it here for the Cyclones. But as we said, you know, it's not that you can't win when the other team's hot, but good grief, I'm ready for the teams we're playing not to hit so many threes. And the 2 losses that Russell's had at Lake Hamilton in the final game of the Lake Hamilton Classic and tonight, the other team was just knocking down threes right and left. And not just at one time. In every single quarter, they were knocking down threes.
They were. You'll run into a team like that that's shooting over their head, and I think they were. If not, then Lonoke's going to be a force to reckon with. But Russellville hit 9 of 23 threes, which is very respectable. But you'll run into a team like this. You know, we may see them again. I don't think they'll be that hot again.
Yeah, I'm looking. Russellville 13 of 16 free throw line. So they didn't shoot themselves in the foot.
No.
They did pretty well too. Just not good enough tonight as they lose it by a score of 83 to 68. The girls were winners 62 to 42. Congratulations to them. They're 1-1 on season. Cyclone boys are 1-2 on the season, and both teams are off until a week from Friday. As of right now, both teams will be hosting Morrilton a week from Friday at Cyclone Arena. Thank you so much for joining us here on Cyclone Booth YouTube. We are so happy to bring this to you, and we'll see you next week. Have a happy Thanksgiving.